last session, who did it last time? I think Corey did it last time. I will pin the bear on the Mikey.
Alright. Well, once Thorgrim sobered up, we left the inn by the bridge. New plan was made about how we're gonna tackle the whales. Thorgrim also found out that the whales are not whales, they're very large, fat people.
Yes.
I believe we expunged our plan of grand arson and
Just saying, it would have worked.
came up with something a little bit more
Legal?
in line with our little bit more integral to our line of work. We sat on the road for 8 days, shared stories, and we made camp, and a fella arrived at our camp with questionable motives. We exchanged words with him, and words changed to secrets. Believe we made an ally, but not one to hold too close, and we may have made a connection and learned a couple things about the whales, and maybe something else about the gray market.
There you go. That's a pretty good recap. What the hell, Corey? Can't you do that?
Because we didn't do anything last time.
It's like chewing gum to remember a test. I was drunk when we played, and I'm drinking now, so it all just like...
Oh, it just floods back in.
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a sensory memory, is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, last time during last recap, we spent like 12 minutes going, no, that wasn't what happened. What were you doing last session?
Okay. Well, we're gonna start this session out a smidge different. This is the timeline currently is you guys are 1 day outside of town, so you're basically going to arrive in town late morning tomorrow, and I want to know who would be sitting around the campfire with Thorgrim.
I'm still over there next to the animals.
I mean, I got
Probably me
nothing better to
getting my
do,
armor.
really.
Okay. Well, I would say McGraw just finished telling a little story and decided to head to bed. If anyone else would like to fill the time, namely Thorgrim,
Oh, this is my cue.
this is your cue, yes.
Oh,
Who's at the
there's
campfire with me?
one thing first.
Yes.
We also found out that the sister whale is not there currently.
Yes.
It is at the Burning Peaks down south. And the old guy's name is
Allegedly.
Bronvo.
Allegedly at the Burning Peaks.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yes.
So, that was it.
Now you've made up for your past sins. Congratulations, Corey. I guess you get to live.
Come at me, bro.
I will throw the fucking moon at your character. Don't make me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, yeah.
That would not surprise me, actually. What happened to you? Oh, yesterday moon fell on me. What? I walked it off.
Okay. So campfire. Who's chilling with Thorgrim right now? Who's having their nightcap?
I mean, I got nothing better to do, so sure.
Yeah, I'll
Same
probably be
here.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Okay.
I will say everyone limit their interactions except for Thorgrim. You'll find out here in a moment.
That was quite a good story. You ever heard the tale of the Shadow Beast?
No.
Have we?
No. Unless you've been around a campfire and hammered deep into the night, then I wouldn't expect you to, but you just brought some memories up of stories to share when I was a kid. It goes like this. Long ago, before our city of Hammerdeep stood proud and strong, there was a valley, a place of untouched beauty, but it was also a great place of danger. A fact that our ancestors discovered a little too late. The old folks say that this land was guarded by ancient creature, not culture. As old as the mountains, it's as dark as the deepest cave. The Shadow Beast. Normally we tell these stories to kids to scare them before bed. However, the Shadow Beast was no ordinary animal. It was a creature of pure darkness, said to be born from the shadows cast by the mountains at twilight. Its eyes glowed a sickly green, and its breath was colder than the iciest winter wind. It moved slowly, silently, like like a whisper in the night. Wherever it went, an unnatural silence followed it, as if the very forest held its breath in fear. The settlers of Hammerdeep, led by the brave Elric, were unaware of the beast's existence at first. They built their homes, tilled their land, and carved their new lives from the wilderness. But soon, they began to realize and notice strange happenings. Livestock vanished without a trace. An eerie, mournful howls echoed throughout the valley on moonless nights. One fateful night, as dark as a raven's feather, Elric decided to confront whatever was haunting his people. Armed with only his trusty blade and a lantern, he ventured into the forest, never to return. The search party found nothing but a shattered lantern, lying in the dirt like a broken promise. Some say they saw fleeting shadows in the trees and felt eyes watching them, though no creature could be seen. Now let me tell you about the nature of the Shadow Beast. It's said that it feeds on fear, drawing strength from the terror it instills to those who cross its path. Its form is ever-changing, a shifting mass of darkness that can blend with the night itself. Some claim to have never seen its monstrous shape, towering over the tallest trees, while others swear it can shrink down to a wisp of smoke, slipping through the tiniest of cracks. The beast is also said to be intelligent, with a mind as ancient as cunning as the oldest legends. It knows when to strike and when to retreat, playing a deadly game of cat and mouse for those who dare to challenge it. And it never forgets a scent or a face, marking its prey for as long as they live. Not all is bad, though. Over the years, many have encountered the Shadow Beast and lived to tell the tale, though none without a price. Old Marlowe, the blacksmith, once saw it lurking at the edge of his property. He said its eyes glowed like embers, and its growl shook the ground beneath his feet. Marlowe's hair turned white as snow that night, and he never set outside again. Then there's young Eliza, who wandered too close to the forest edge. She returned with stories of a voice that called to her from the shadows, promising safety and warmth. She was never quite the same after that, her eyes always darting to the dark corners of the room even in broad daylight. So you see, the Shadow Beast is not just a tale to scare children. It's a warning, passed down from generations. Respect the night, honor thy land, and remember the bravery of Elric Hammerdeep. For the Shadow Beast still lurks in the dark corners of our valley, waiting for the next foolish soul who dares to challenge the ancient guardian of his land.
Okay, real quick,
I've
before you
heard this story before. Elric is actually the Shadow Beast.
Alric, you don't actually say anything. From this point on, everyone except for Thorgrim has no control of their character. Thorgrim,
Incontinence?
after you finish telling this tale, feeling, I would say, proud-ish to have somewhat spooked your party.
I can't believe I remembered it all.
I'm assuming you're partaking in some sort of drink around the fire.
I am managing the drink provided by James of James from
Okay.
Jamestown.
Yes.
Sipping.
Triple J.
As you kind of lean in, literally no reaction on the face of your party. They haven't moved. Their expressions stopped changing. Like everything. And as you watch, they begin to fade into literal nothing, into clouds of smoke, and disappear. And not too far back from the light of the campfire, you see several sets of amber eyes, and the woodlands around you go silent.
I grab my shield and place it in front of me. You don't scare me, beast!
One of the so-called beasts walks into the light of the fire, and
I kind of... You still don't scare me!
its form is surprising. The form it chooses to take is that of Lady Elspeth Date.
Thorgrim lowers his shield.
You see Elspeth's body is mangled, beyond recognition. The only thing that leads you to know it is her is the color of her eyes.
How trustworthy is this image to Thor?
It is
Does
something
he-
out of a nightmare.
Does he think she's real, or does he think he's being like it's an illusion or a
You
nightmare?
know for a fact this. You know in your heart of hearts this can't be real. A dead person can't be in front of you. A person this destroyed, and like she has organs hanging out of her body. It's visceral and disgusting. This can't be walking in front of you, but it's in front of you as you think that.
Elspeth?
The rest of your former party walks out of the shadows. Many of them holding what was left of their limbs, one of them even holding a severed head in its arms, its own head, eyes glowing and ember green.
Agathor?
You see
Lancelot.
Elspeth. Why didn't you help us? As she
You told me to
stumbles
leave.
closer and closer to you. You could have saved us.
I was just following orders.
You could have saved us! And you get slammed. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh god. I'm not great at those. Where's my d20? Fucking cat.
Meow.
I know I kept it up here. He must have knocked it off. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
meow. Kitty,
2
kitty.
more seconds and then I'm getting a new one. Oh,
Cat or die?
I found it. Preferably die, it'd be less expensive. Okay. Fuck. Come on, stay on the table. Stay on the table. Stay on the table. Ugh. 5.
Not the number. This blow you take shatters through your shield. And you feel your sternum and several ribs shatter as you fly 30 feet away into the dark. And as you somewhat recover, you look up and see the ember eyes all around you, approaching slowly.
I don't know what trickery this is, but I will not die a coward.
You stand.
I grab my hammer
Okay.
and raise what I have of my shield.
Your very broken shield and hammer and very slouched form at this point, as standing fully upright is an immense amount of pain. You see
I power through.
You see death approaching. And as the darkness goes to swallow you up, a incredibly bright light flashes behind you. Now, while this is happening, everyone at the campsite who's awake, you all see a tremendous, in real life, flash of light cascade across the sky, blinding out the stars. It's so bright. Something you've literally never even heard of before. This is something every one of your characters see except for Thorgrim. Now we go back to Thorgrim.
I don't die a coward.
As this blinding light comes from behind you, you watch these creatures slink and cower away from it. What do?
You better run.
You better run.
I take a ready stance.
You hear a soft footstep on the ground behind you. Behind you stands a humanoid, would be the apt term, of a very strange description. Something you've never even thought of. Something out of dreams. A large, at least 10-foot tall, slender, silver-skinned individual with 6 arms and long, flowing white hair. As this individual walks forward, this light is emanating from him, this silvery white, divine. Well, divine's not the right word. It's just very bright. And as he walks forward, the creatures slink, cower, and then run out of view and into the distance to where they can no longer be seen or heard of.
Is the creature still standing there?
The humanoid creature, yes.
I, you know, I'm a man of God, be thy him.
God. No, I'm... Demi would be more apt, not true.
Son of God.
No.
And what are you?
The appropriate term would be alive, I suppose, up until recently, and I mean quite recently, like a few seconds ago, I thought I was dead, but it looks like my final gambit paid off, so I am alive. And
Are you the one playing tricks on me?
No, that, I was actually going to ask you, what were those?
I don't know why you asking me, mate. I got no fucking clue. They broke my shield. I can barely stand up.
Oh, here. And he shoves a hand ethereally through your chest. You don't get away. He's too big and too fast.
Okay.
And you feel your sternum and ribs mend back into place. And as he touches your shield, it also reforms itself. My apologies for the intrusion. You looked gross. I had to fix that.
Thorgrim takes a knee in his presence now after being healed.
You flatter me, but please stand. I don't know you.
You saved my life perhaps twice already, so...
Ah, well, what is your name?
Thorgrim Stonebeard of Hammerdeep.
And where are we?
Moving to Frost. We're on a mission.
Frost. What's continent?
The north part.
Oh, wait, are you in the one that's... Interesting.
Is it unfamiliar to you?
No, no, it's not. Yeah, it's just been a while.
What are you?
I guess the appropriate answer to that question is, I'm eternal. That's my
name?
My race would be
Oh.
eternal. My name, you may call me Empyrean.
Empyrean.
Yes.
Empyrean the Eternal.
Yeah, that's what you can call me.
Born 3 seconds ago.
No, not born, just re-alived, I guess. Yeah, I thought I was dead there for a bit.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know why I ended up here. This is such a strange place to end up. But I guess it worked out for both of us, huh?
Too soon to come to statements here, mate. I got no idea what's happening.
Well, let's go sit by your fire for a bit.
Alright.
He takes a seat, makes a gesture, and food and drink literally just appears.
Thorgrim examines it cautiously to see if it's even, malleable.
It seems real.
What sorcery is this?
Oh yeah, Broken Lands, huh? Oh yeah, you guys don't have that. Oh, my bad.
Are you a magician?
Of sorts.
Quite good one.
I would say. Up until recently, I almost achieved godhood, but someone threw a wrench in that plan.
Someone. You have enemies.
More like people who don't agree with me.
Hey.
Enemies is a very strong word. I owe no malice towards those who struck me down, for they only thought they were doing what was right.
Interesting. Well, can you tell me what almost took my life there a moment ago?
I have very few ideas. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been here. But they seemed real, even though this is a dreamscape. They seemed real.
Dreamscape.
You're dreaming.
I felt pain. I nearly died.
Dreams can be very real, my friend.
Not sure what kind of dreams you have, but this ain't no dream.
How about this? And he hands you a little statue carved, like he makes it appear in one of his 6 hands. He has 6 arms. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, I don't think he's even like
He's
averted his gaze down yet. Yeah.
he appears, or he creates a little statue, like a tiny little statue, like that big, of himself, hands it to you. This is a dream, and I'm going to prove it to you. I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but I hope this changes your perspective on the world. And just in case you do ever come into trouble in a dream again, remember the name Empyrean. And he snaps his finger, and you wake up in your actual campsite. In your hand, cuddled in sleep, is that statue.
Is anybody else awake?
Whoever is on watch at the time. It's 3rd watch or 2nd watch.
Is that morning watch?
40 watch.
I think we only have
Okay,
2
so-
watches.
We have 3 watches.
Yeah, it would be.
Right?
No,
No,
it's
2 watches.
It's 2.
2 watches.
Yeah, so I would be up.
Yeah, and I'd be up.
Thorgrim kind of walks out to like the campfire and just kind of like re-looks at everything at where he thought he was. It could
It's-
be like it could come off as weird to Alaric, but I'm like checking like patting down the bench and like looking off into the woods and like patting my like chest a bunch.
What are you doing?
Just
What's going on?
he's still like kind of looking off. I don't quite know.
Did you drink James's alcohol again?
But it's not the first time. Much less than the first time.
James,
No, this was odd.
did
Yo.
you stick mushrooms in the alcohol again?
Not the ones I handed him. I haven't messed with that recipe yet.
What's going on?
I got a section of it.
You ever
I know you do. We've had it in training. It's great. What? So, what? You're
Thorgrim
like
kind of wants to like, yeah, look Alaric. I'm responding to you, yeah. Like, look Alaric up and down. You seen battle yet, young man?
No, I would say
Have I seen
I would
that
say
yet?
true battle. No, probably not.
no. No, definitely not. I'm more of a hands-off person. I like to play my lute, and I've gotten a few scruffs before, but it's nothing serious. Usually I have fucking Thaddeus do all my ass kicking for me.
Have you known someone who's seen battle? Have you ever met a man that came home from war?
Yes, plenty. Yeah, my dad, my father actually came home from war, and it messed him up good.
You ever had bad dreams?
He
Wake up,
had
wake
plenty
up
of bad
and
dreams.
sweat,
Yes, yes. oh,
screaming.
yeah. Yes.
I tell you what, I've had more of those than you've watched the sun revolve around this plane. And the dream I just had would combine all of them together tenfold.
What was your dream?
I was
If you
here.
don't mind me asking.
No, it's just a dream, so it's nothing to worry about, really, but I was here and I just finished telling my tale of the Shadow Beast. I must have fallen asleep after that, thanks to James's concoction. I'm not sure.
He hasn't told what story?
The Shadow
The
Beast.
Shadow
tale.
Beast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay. He just claimed he did. I was
Yeah,
just
but
making
he
sure.
thinks he has.
Yeah.
I finished telling. I finished telling.
Oh, okay.
I finished telling it to Neil. I finished finished telling Neil a story of my people, a tale we used to tell kids.
You never told us that we were all up and you just went to sleep.
No, I told Neil the story. I'm certain.
No, you knocked out pretty fast. We put you in your bed and we just thought that, James's brew was pretty strong for you.
Well,
You never even got to your story. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm figuring that out now, mate. Well, from what I recall, I told the story. Next thing I knew, I guess that must have been part of the dream too, now that I think about it, so forgive me. Memories get harsh in my older years, but next thing I knew, the same eyes the shadow beast appeared. I thought it could be a bear or something. And all of you disappeared. And my old party came, but they weren't well. They were still battle-torn and covered in lacerations, and it was not appealing. I felt fear. I felt something so dark, it made the night look gray. I was helpless. I grabbed my shield, punched through it like it was a piece of parchment, and some bright light saved me. He claimed...
DM, does he still have his shield?
Yeah, he still has a shield.
Okay.
He claimed it was eternal.
What's your passive perception, Alark?
Passive perception is... Oh, jeez. Passive perception is...
Would my character see anything?
God.
What's your passive
10?
perception?
10?
What's James's passive perception?
My passive's only 6.
Only 6?
Yeah.
I would
Hold
say
on.
then Alark
I think we
alone.
went over this last time.
Yeah, I think Alark alone notices this then. His shield does look a little different. It looks like broken and fixed now. Fixed very well, but not made whole.
Anyways, this thing appeared. I asked if it was God. He said aye. I asked if he was son of God. He still said aye. He was capable of healing my wounds, fixing my shield. Claimed he was eternal. And he asked me weird questions like, where are we? What plane is this? And then when I answered it, he seemed like it was just a trivial question, like it was an everyday occurrence that he was traveling planes and fixing shields.
The passive perception is 10 plus your perception. So if you have a 10, bad things are probably happening in a lot of the campaign.
He conjured meals from thin air and told me if I ever had a bad dream to call on him.
Interesting. Your shield does look like it got fixed since the last time since you went to bed.
That'd be impossible.
Look at it. Look at your shield. You work over your shield every night.
A craftsman who knows his equipment is such a good thing to point out. Yeah, you look at your shield, and he's right. A lot of the fixing was not done by you.
This can't be.
What else did he say? What do you look like?
Stranger than anything I've ever seen. He's stood taller than a mountain. He had 3 times as many arms as anybody should have.
So 6?
Aye.
Okay.
He was benevolent, yet powerful. I felt like my life could have been ended at any moment, yet saved at the same time. Gray skin, long hair.
Did he say why he was here? or what? Why he came to you
He said he just came back to life.
from death?
He said he was eternal. It doesn't make sense to me either, mate.
So what killed him, or put him to sleep, or?
He was close to godhood and somebody tossed a wrench in it. His words, not mine.
What's a wrench?
It's
What's
like
a god?
Good,
Good point. Yeah.
good question,
What's a
god?
actually.
These are great questions.
What's a god?
I don't know, some word
DM,
he knew that I
DM, this makes me like the Eternal even more.
Yeah, let's go ahead
This is-
and
I'm
break.
assuming
Let's
this is
go.
the same
Let's
guy-
go ahead and break that fourth wall. This is the Emperor. He is alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thorgrim, you
Yeah,
just
it
had
makes
an
me-
interaction
if-
with the biggest bad from last campaign.
If Nick Knight was here, Nick Knight would automatically just switch sides because like he was already like around the edge, and then him doing that is
He's
just
a-
like he is good.
He is a great character. He is one of my favorites
Yeah.
that I've ever made. Yeah.
That's great.
Empyrean, yeah, or the Emperor. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, that's a little bit of a fourth wall for you there. I knew the question was coming as soon as I brought it back. So yeah, for those three of you who remained from the last session, he's back.
I'm
I
back.
love it. I love it.
Okay.
Right, but it's all but a dream, mate.
Such a good character. God.
Vivid dream. The shield, I'd have to sleep on it. Maybe I tampered with it. Half drunk, I'm not sure.
You said he saved you?
Yeah, and then asked me what he saved me from.
What
What kind of being is capable of... I was cornered in fear, paralyzed by fear. And then he asked what he just shooed away.
What
Who does that?
I don't know.
A six-armed man, that's who.
Okay.
You
Jeez.
say he had 6 arms?
I think, if I count, it was
It was all blur.
There was a lot of emotions going on. It was a vivid dream. It was just a dream.
But you view him as a good person or a good entity?
He
I
says,
couldn't read him.
Alaric, he says it's just a dream, and there's a statue that looks exactly what he's describing in his hand.
Like that? Like him? This guy?
Like what?
The
Who, me?
thing that's
Can I hold the chess piece I crafted of Thor first?
Yeah, for jokes, sure.
No, not that one. Your other hand.
No, that's me. No, there's nothing in it. One of you is pulling my chain now. I'm tired of this. I'm an old man. I need my sleep. This is nonsense.
Let me see that. Can I see that?
Sure.
What's
I'm
it
just
made out
picturing
of?
him just like, gimme.
It's made out of pure silver.
This is made out of silver. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez. Fuck. Fucking cat. Okay. I can't see anything. There's that. Okay, now I can hear everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck. Goddamn.
Oh, now
Nice.
he can't hear us. The cat fucked him over.
Okay. There you
Meow.
go.
There
Now,
we go.
now I can
There
hear
we
you
go.
guys. I can hear you guys. Okay.
it's Silver. So what are you proposing here? Eh?
None of
That
us
wasn't
know how
a
to.
dream. That I nearly died in my sleep and a six-headed alien, a six-armed alien, saved me, somehow passed me an object in deep sleep, now exists.
For one,
I mean,
there's,
And no
he's
one
got a-
saw it.
He's
there's a
got
few,
a point.
there's a few,
That kind of
there's a
doesn't
few
sound
things.
real.
There's a few things. For one, what's an alien? For two, none of us know how to craft silver. The closest person that knows how to craft metal is Thaddeus, and he does shit at small things.
I met you
He-
I met you
Yeah.
a fortnight ago. How do I supposed to believe you?
Do any of us have really nice armor?
You see Alaric, or not Alaric, you see McGraw kind of, oh, what the fuck is everyone talking so loud about? I'm trying to sleep. What the fuck?
Yeah, do we wake up like
Sorry,
Okay.
Cap. Sorry, Cap. We got the watch. Don't worry.
Well, keep it fucking down. I'm trying
I
to
will.
take a nap ski. Alright.
Trying to take a nap ski.
do we wake up from
Well,
I would say
He's
anyone.
fine.
You woke
yeah,
Grandpa up from his nap.
I'd
You're gonna
say
get the belt.
everyone's woke up. Yeah, up his
I
fucking
got-
How
you know,
far
you-
into
I
the
get so heated.
I
how
would
far
s-
into the
where McGraw showed up. That's where you're at in the conversation.
okay?
Yeah, so maybe could they have heard my last rant? Like, so you're telling me? Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah,
would say.
blah,
Yeah,
blah.
I would
Okay,
say yeah.
So you guys, you wake up to the Thorgrim spewing nonsense. Like,
Well, this
You
is
think that's what the light show was about earlier?
it would
What
make
light
s-
show?
Like it would make sense. We got remember that light show?
Ja-
that happened?
James,
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
were
have seen
sleeping.
it.
You were
James-
sleeping.
No, James and Alaric would have seen it. James
who
and
said it?
Oh, I thought you
who
said it happened during first watch. The
no,
light show.
no, that happened because he fell asleep and his dream did not take that long.
Did
Oh, okay.
did Nil say it first?
Nil
the light
probably wouldn't have seen it actually. Unfortunately, yeah, unless
Because you did ask
It
who
was-
was still awake and out there.
Yeah, and he said first watch. I swear.
I
he
had to
did,
make it genuine. I had to make it genuine. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say the
The,
people who
uh,
actually
what was it?
didn't see the night, who were actually asleep already, would have been everyone except for Thaddeus, or not Thaddeus, Alaric and James. Everyone else
Okay.
So-
would have been asleep.
So our time is completely different now.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'm a little fucked up.
Okay.
The
You guys
Yeah,
being
the-
awake and
the-
around the campfire was in his dream. That was in his
Okay.
dream. Yeah.
So we just had a regular
The-
night on our.
You just
side.
had a regular night on your side. He's
Okay.
the one who's fucked.
there was a really big flash of light that the whole sky lit up, probably like 20-30 minutes ago, and yeah, we probably would have woken people. I mean, we probably would have woken everybody up for that.
I want
But
Thorgrim to move like aggressively up to Alaric and kind of like grab him by his like collar. I guess he's looking up.
I'll bend down so he can grab me.
He's like,
I'm
yeah.
putting on my armor.
Okay,
There's a
that's
lot
fine.
of emotions now. It's like, how do I want to say this? Alright, mate. I'm tired of running around in circles. There's one of two situations. Either you're fucking with me, and don't get me wrong, I've been in the field. I'm a fan of a good joke. Or everything I just saw is real, and we're all fucked.
I would go with the latter,
From
Ain't
past record,
no way.
because none of us did anything.
As he says,
Man.
there ain't no way. I want him to like look at the shield, look at the statue, look at the shield, like pat himself down. It's like,
So did you go into detail about how he reached into your chest and fixed everything?
no.
Okay. What? This is something that you would have to ask, I guess, the DM.
You want me to ask?
I just whatever your character wants to do.
That's what you're saying. As Thorgrim, after his outburst, is coming to revelation, checking the shield, checking the statue, checking the shield, checking the statue. He wants to look down at his wounds.
You feel in your armor. You have to stick your hand down to feel. Your ribs are shifted. And you feel like, as you kind of go over what would have been a smooth crescent of a rib, there are divots now, as if they were broken and mended.
Thorgrim releases his grip of Alaric and just kind of collapses down, like defeated, exhausted. He's like, "Oh dear God, we are not alone."
Yeah, this seems like it could be problematic. Not being able
Problematic.
to sleep. We can't sleep now, and we have to worry about.
Well, I mean, it didn't
From what I
affect our
understand from
sleep.
you-
It only affected his.
Yeah, but if it can happen to him, it can happen to all of us.
I
How
think
do
we're fine.
so? I think that. Did you notice you shift at all in your bed when like did you notice? I know that you woke up in a tizzy, but did you notice that you were anywhere different than your bed when like how you normally would sleep with your armor and the hammer and everything? Do you notice anything off about how you were sleeping? If you like moved around a lot, or if you
You didn't wake up in your bed. You woke up outside your tent on the other side of the light, as if you had been thrown.
Oh.
I don't quite remember when I fell asleep. If you're telling me I really don't know where I fell asleep, but
Do we know where he fell asleep?
Last
don't
you
think
last
I
you
was-
saw him go into his tent. Yeah, you saw him go into his tent.
Yeah, you were in your tent. We put you in your tent when you went to
I-
bed.
I ain't wake up in me tent.
You want to tell us the story of
Yeah,
the Shadow Beast?
so-
Maybe we can piece some things together.
So I think that when we do watch, we need to keep an eye out for everyone's, not just on things that could come in the night, but also our movements when we sleep. So I guess for next watches, we need to make sure that the tents are open and that we can see each individual in their tent, so then we can verify if they're having these crazy dreams or actual events that are occurring. You know?
But what would make me a target? And why would that mean everyone else is a target?
Well, you said
That's
that
what doesn't make sense.
you said you knew these shadow, or you know of the shadow beasts, and you told us this. Like you, did you tell us the whole story, or did
He hasn't
you?
told you anything about the Shadow
No.
Beast yet.
Don't
Okay.
get
That's
me
why I
wrong,
said he
mate.
should probably tell us the story about the Shadow Beast.
Do we really
Yeah.
want to know the story of the Shadow Beast if it causes this?
I don't know why it's a children's story we tell around campfires, alright? It ain't real. It's something we
It
used to
seems-
scare the kids. We used to tell the kids so they would not destroy the forest and would actually care about the land they derive from it. It's a tale. You have tales where you're from, don't you?
I got the tale of
Little
the
children book
Bone
stories.
Temple.
We do have tails, and our
You know-
tail, your whole team died behind the tail that came from my house. So tails aren't too far off from the
What
real
do you-
truth.
What did you just say?
The legends around where I'm from are the gray market. You said that happened, and your whole team died from the gray market
Why was there be a children's story about the gray market?
because it
What-
keeps
what is you-
keeps kids from going out at night and going to the market at night and doing like vandalism and drugs and shrooms and keeps them in their house.
And you're telling me what I've told you lines up. And if you're insulting my team, I better be careful about what comes out your mouth next.
Definitely not insulting your team, but I'm saying that regional lore might not be regional lore.
So let me get this straight. You're proposing that all the tales of our ancestors are real, and I just happen to be caught up in it
I wouldn't say real.
twice now.
I wouldn't say all the tales are real, but concerning I just met Erda, which happens to be a tree or a forest spirit, and I fucking met her,
I do recall that.
and
I
she
wasn't
did
there,
go into the forest. That's one. 2, the gray market. 3, your shadow monster things, which you should probably tell us about that because that's intriguing, and I'd hate to be caught off guard for that.
Perhaps my story was a little dark, and I mean, it'd be a real shame if that was real, to be completely honest.
And who knows whatever things are out there. There's mutants down south that you hear about. There's vampires. It's like there's a lot of different things that could be real or could not be real, but we know 3 things are real right now.
I'm
Kinda
about to say,
like-
you're not saying like
vampires
every
might not be-
child's story is real, right?
Not every child, probably not every child.
Yes,
Probably
yes.
some stories are made up just to keep kids in their bed at night. But there's 3 stories that are real right now, and those 3 stories exist, and those are just stories that your parents tell you.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think there's a giant beanstalk
Yes.
somewhere?
Does any of this resonate with my?
Your story is very different from theirs, and unfortunately, there is no proof or evidence of realness to your story. But I will say, every one of you has a story, and the fact that some of these are being proven at least somewhat true is kind of freaky when you think about your own story.
I got 2 questions for you, Alark.
Okay.
Three questions. 1, the way this is going, I'd like to hear James's childhood stories, because it better not be some giant man-eating monster. All right.
Hopefully it's more like
James,
hopefully it's
I
more
really
like
hope you
a
told
fairy
stories
that's
about,
really nice that
yeah, like
you
a
know, brings
rabbit
peace
or
and wonderfulness.
like
And
like
whiskey.
a white rabbit or something. You know, something that could
A
have
lucky
possibly
lucky
caused
rabbit. Yeah, yeah.
There's no way my story's gonna be real. It's okay.
What's your story?
What makes you say that, mate? Because
Oh,
the way
it's just
we're
a-
going,
It's just an old story of the Temple of Stone and Steel.
oh, I quite like that.
That
yeah.
sounds
like,
about right.
I like
Okay,
steel, I like
keep
steel.
keep going.
It was just about a maiden who was a warrior that was betrayed by her husband in battle because he feared her prowess, and there was tales of gods that didn't like this, so she became a warrior that guarded a temple of the goddess, and any man that comes in contact actually turns to stone if she sees them. She feels their betrayal of anybody they've ever harmed, hurt, or
He just leaves. Just runs away.
I'm done. I'm done.
He
I'm
ran
done.
away. Hurry, hurry.
Just starts sprinting in the woods.
I don't want to turn to stone like my little.
Just starts sprinting in the woods.
I don't want to turn to stone like my little guy.
Oh my god, you actually made. That's amazing, dude.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Oh my god, you actually made. That's amazing, dude.
That's cool. That's awesome. Oh god.
love it.
That's cool.
Little Lorgrim piece. All right. I'd like to know. Second question. Your stories about the grey market. Could you share it?
It's pretty. You know pretty much all the right. You know all the information that I would know.
He probably does, but
Probably knows more.
a
information,
recap
actually.
wouldn't be bad. A recap would.
Tell
Okay.
me the story,
Well,
mate.
the gray market is a market that from. I mean, this is a truthful thing now because it used to be just a fairy tale and used to be a thing that, my parents used to tell me to keep me from going out and playing music on the streets and doing the shenanigans I did anyways. But on a full moon, it's said that and it's true, that a market appears under the light of full moon, and there's certain items that are sold, like people, certain wears and tears that you can't really get for legally, I guess. It's a lot of shady people. A lot of, I mean, some even say they're not human, like vendors in some cases, or they have human qualities, I guess, but some people say that they don't, and they prey on the ignorant and the bliss. Yeah, that's pretty much what the gray market is. It's a venue for bad, evil, or just no good individuals to sell, buy.
Whether your folks do it or not, that ain't too far from what I saw.
So that's all I'm saying, that there's a lot of truth in some of these stories that we should probably look into more. And we probably should have asked Vo or Va. Vo? Is that his name?
Vo.
House of Vo? Braun?
Robron.
Vo Braun, yeah. Probably should ask Vo Braun to verify some of these, I guess, because he seems like he knows a lot.
Well, if he strolled in tonight, I'd have a lot of questions for him.
I bet you would, yeah.
I tell you that.
I mean, if we're taking this serious, shouldn't we know everybody's story to know what to keep watch of?
Are the rest awake?
Yeah, the rest.
Yeah, Neil and Thaddeus are awake. Well,
right,
Thaddeus, what
Thaddeus.
about you? What you got?
While we all go down this rabbit hole, just go ahead. Tell me what I gotta watch my back for.
There's a giant cat if you don't give it food every night, but
What the hell?
that's nothing. It'll just let you die. It's whatever.
I mean, I'm good with
Giant
animals, so let's.
cat?
I guess I shouldn't fear it.
I think that might be my favorite
like
one
how
so
big
far
is a
now.
giant cat? Like a lion?
You said
No,
like
like colossal, like mountain size ish.
a mountain-sized cat.
But it's okay. It's nothing big. It's,
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
gonna come to.
You said your ethereal, was it eternal? Eternal? The
Right.
the Imperium? He was a mountain size, right?
but he was like pretty tall.
Well, I mean,
You're gonna
That's pretty
see.
tall.
like
You're
pretty
gonna see
tall meaning
James
like
lean
my
over to
height, or
alert.
pretty tall like
Like a
You're gonna see James lean over to
Like a crepe
alert.
myrtle
He's
tree.
kind of short.
I actually have crepe myrtle. I actually have a crepe myrtle.
How many
in my
crepe
backyard.
myrtle trees tall
Yeah.
was the man?
We all know
Yeah,
what
he
a
was about
crepe
0.5 crepe myrtles.
we've all seen a crepe myrtle.
I want our new
Seriously.
unit of measurement in this world to be crepe myrtles.
It's a good reference. I got rub
Just
something
like,
in my eye.
man, I walked 500 crepe myrtles today. I am beat.
That's a long way.
Hold on,
That's a
I wanna-
long way.
I want to go back to this. So if you don't put food out, cat kills you.
No, something else kills you. It just protects us from something else.
What's the other thing?
Yeah,
What's
what's
it-
the other thing?
It just
Show me
happens.
worry about the other thing besides
So
the
where
thing
does
that's
the-
protecting us?
Where does the cat come in?
Just protects us.
Who has the cat's tail?
So we put the food out.
The
for
cat.
Put the food out for the cat, and the cat stops X thing from
Yeah.
slaughtering you in your sleep.
Mhm.
And what was the point of that story? What were you trying to teach the kids?
Well, we live in a giant crater. Like I
What
used
the-
to live in a giant. Too much. Yeah.
Right. Honestly, man, at this point, you could tell me you got a vagina, and
A giant what?
vagina. You seen one?
A giant what?
Oh lord.
So Neil, what's your story?
I didn't really have parents or fairy tales. We played with acid.
That's
Oh, so fear
Wait,
the
so, like,
acid. Got
the
it.
drug acid or the stuff that burns you.
Both.
Oh,
Oh,
great. So
okay,
now
that's
he
fine.
could have something that eats the planet, and we don't know because he knows the story he's from.
Well, go back in time and save my parents, and I'll tell you a story. Deal?
Yeah, I'll do my best, mate.
Cool. I'm
Wait,
looking
maybe
forward to it.
maybe that Eternal can help us go back in time to save his parents.
He can make food though. He might leave it out for the cat. I really want to hear. I feel like there's more substance.
Yeah, I think there's more stuff. So there's a giant cat. It protects you from this vague thing that's supposedly supposed to kill you
This
or
evil.
hurt you.
It's like an evil. I don't know how to explain it. It's like just happens.
Is it
Cats
like
are
a
pretty-
giant house cat, or is it like close to a lion?
It's. I mean,
Or a tiger.
massive.
Oh my.
Like I don't know. It's like mountain sized.
Mountain
You know
size?
what? I get it.
Like,
So if you don't feed the cat, I bet a mouse comes and eats you, and I bet it's a big
Yeah.
mouse.
So what you're telling me is it's a mountain lion.
Damn it! You took my joke.
I haven't thought of that.
Are you sure you didn't just live near a mountain lion?
I mean, I do live in the mountains.
All right. But
I
then
thought you
lion.
lived in a, I thought you lived in a crater.
Well. So
Yeah, that
the
doesn't
most of the village lives in the crater, but I live like a little bit up into a mountain. I don't know how to like it's. So I'm technically still in the crater, but I'm like the crater mountain. Like I don't know,
Really?
and, like
We're
The
back
lip
on
of
the
the
ground.
crater.
So
There
where
are
does the
craters
cat-
in mountains.
So,
So
Where's the cat sit? On
We
this?
Oh,
need
it's
more
like
party
in
member
the
that's
heart-
a
like
geological
in the-
survey expert.
like he's just like trying to piece it together in his own mind. Like he doesn't even understand himself. He's like with his hands out, just like trying to piece things together. So the cat's kind of like in the heart of the mountain. He's like in there somewhere, and then he like comes eat our food when we like leave it out, and it's not there anymore. Maybe
listen,
it just
man,
gets
you better
recycled.
get the fucking story straight, because
I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
what, there's a
So-
pretty good chance now it's real.
If there's a mountain lion that comes and eats your food, you must have to leave out a lot of food to be feeding a mountain-sized lion.
Yeah, is that like a whole steer?
Yeah, I mean like it all just
20 steers?
disappears.
You sure you just don't have homeless people?
We had a bad homeless problem.
Well, we didn't really check.
Wait a second.
The
Were you
government-
feeding your
the
homeless
government
to
kept
the
giving us
mountain lion?
assignments. They never left.
Well, it's a good chance that story's real. Might not be as big as what you're thinking.
Big deal. He
Sound-
doesn't even know what kills you. It's just an entity.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, that's the thing that I'm really focused on. Because the mountain lion protects you, so that's not the entity that we have to worry about. The entity that we have to worry about is the thing that's gonna kill you if you.
Maybe
the
James
mountain
is
lion
right.
doesn't-
Oh yeah,
It's a
I forgot.
giant mouse.
I forgot to add, like, basically every night I get like visions, but we're not going to go into that because that's like deep stuff, and it's like personal.
You have visions too. So this guy has visions. Why am I the only person that doesn't have bad nightmares? So like, what?
I don't have nightmares.
Now I'm feeling left out. What are your visions?
Receiving incoming transmission.
That's my
Probably not.
visions right there.
Yeah, the ethereal.
God, I hear that.
The alien.
Oh,
It's like a very short vision. It's just like someone or something lifting something in the air, and it feels super deadly, like very deadly. Yeah.
Alright, listen, mate. You're gonna have to get some facts straight, alright? Because it's not just you, it's all of our lives at stake right now. And I don't know if we're going too far deep this rabbit hole, but quite frankly, I'd rather feed the invisible cat than be eaten by the floaty thing you're describing, alright? So come back, maybe call your folks, send a pigeon, and get your fucking facts. Because I will not die to a cat.
I kind of like cats. I
We'd be
mean,
bored.
to think about it.
Or whatever the cat's killing, I'm not dying to that thing either. Because if a cat can kill it, then I don't want to die to that.
All right.
Hypothetically.
What time is it?
Hypothetic. Time to not get killed by a cat or a giant rat.
We don't even know it's a rat.
Could be.
It could just
What
be an
time
acorn. An acorn could fall on my head and I'd die.
Acorn could fall on your head. One of the city guards just starts shooting his crossbow wildly, hits you in the back of a
Yeah.
cart.
DM, what
I
time is
mean,
it?
What time is it? It's pretty
Yeah.
late. It's like actually no, it's really early morning. It's like 2.
2.
come on, DM, you gotta get on this time thing.
So, Neil, I never told you a story last night.
No. How would you? So we're all up. We're kind
Yeah.
of striking up right now. How would you tell us a story that can hopefully keep me up on my watch, and then maybe we'll lull these guys asleep? Hopefully.
I swear to me bones, I just told Neil the story.
Okay, just retell it then.
I look at like the moon. I guess there's enough time, and I retell the story. If anybody wants, I can copy paste it.
He basically just says this. You guys listened the last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I listened. I didn't write any notes because my character didn't know about it
Yeah.
yet.
I'll drop it in general
What?
if you guys want.
Okay, cool.
I'll take a little
I
story
think I
time in
got the
general.
gist of it.
Yeah. So
Spooky shadows.
he drops his story.
Aye, and that's the story of the Shadow Beast. And to tell you what, I don't think it's much of a story now.
Oh my god, that's so big.
Did you hear how long I was talking for? Are you kidding me?
I'm just imagining it's just like I think I like the cat story better.
Yeah.
Not because the cat story is better, but the cat story at least has a solution of how not to get dead. How do you not die? Feed the cat. How do you not get eaten by shadow beasts?
Feed the cat.
I don't know.
Alright, well.
How do you not get eaten by the shadow beast? Don't draw their attention. How do you do that? Don't go anywhere. Stay at home. Be a peasant.
Despite these events of the evening, we all on the same page right now.
Think so.
Wait, we're on pages?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to watch each other sleeping now too.
To be
Just like
honest,
that.
It's kind of weird.
I thought it was a dream, but after speaking with the
Honestly, can I just not be watched while I'm sleeping?
Same here. It's kind of weird.
Like I'll risk death. I don't care about that. I just don't want people watching me.
You know
while
what,
I sleep.
James? I'll rest little Thorgrim on you, alright? And if I hear him fall, then I know there's something going to drift.
Okay, see, there we go. That's a good thing.
That phrasing is the worst.
All right, well, before I spoke to Alaric, it was vivid, but I really didn't think it was real. But I think there's enough proof that, at least, unless this forest is haunted, we need to watch out for one another. And if perhaps we hear any stories, we take them with a grain of salt.
Well,
What's
if
salt?
Urda's here, she'll protect us.
I would like to meet this Erda. She sounds
Urda's
exquisite,
lovely. She's a wonderful woman, and
ripe in her old age.
I
that
just
a joke?
imagine like someone
that a
turns
jest at
around,
my-
Urda's
at
right
the
there,
woman
just
I
shaking
love?
her head no while she's eating wolf meat, just watching the shit show.
Well, the funny thing is, he's older than you, so he can appreciate older women, but it's not creepy like it is you.
It's not creepy when younger men.
It's
like
not
older women.
creepy, it's discomforting. There's a difference.
Yeah, my
It'd be
bad.
creepy if
Discomforting.
I was an old man and I was wanting to be with a younger woman. That's
Yep.
creepy.
True.
Not
What if
creepy.
the
the other
younger
way around.
woman thinks Thorgrim's attractive? Am I supposed to say no?
Yeah.
How
Well, are
young-
there laws? Are there laws?
What's the fun in that?
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
What's
What's
the
the
laws
fun in
on?
that?
What's the laws
the
on
age requirements
age
for,
requirements?
marriage
We're
Which is head-
not
courting?
doing that here. Absolutely not. We're just gonna avoid
Don't
that
be a
topic.
creeper. That's the rule.
Yeah, don't be a fucking creep.
24. You gotta develop your brain.
Let's say double the age because people age differently here. Let's say 30 fucking
48.
2 or 36.
32?
Does that mean
Okay.
most of our characters are still minors?
Wow.
We're off to go die horribly in a forest, getting maimed and screaming to death alone. But we can't vote yet.
Or
Well,
drink.
I mean, if you thought about it in the old days, that's how it used to be too.
Alright.
Well, I mean, in the old days, they used to marry off really early.
Alright, so we're
Yeah.
gonna move on from this topic.
DM, do I get the visions every night, or is it
No,
only
it's few and far between.
few and far between? Okay.
Yeah. Every time you do
Everything's-
get the vision is a literally loop of you see a descending what looks like a sword, like a black chitin sword descending down, and then that's where you wake up. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But if I was
Is
asleep,
that you?
it means the rest of y'all won't watch, so I don't think I'm going back to bed, to be completely honest, so I'll cover it till sunrise.
Would y'all shut the fuck up?
Sorry, sir. Alright.
I'm gonna go back up onto the top of the cart and just sit down and start watching.
He's just like, I'm gonna watch it sleep.
Wait, has it been 8 hours like of sleep? What'd you say?
Not yet. Not for
Not
those
yet,
of you who are on first watch now.
I go sleep.
Go sleep. I go
Alright.
sleep.
So we're gonna go
Oh.
on until morning time. All right, everyone's awake.
I start strumming. All right.
I do my daily polish of the armor.
Okay. Thorgrim,
I do
when
my
you go
daily
when you go back to
alcohol.
Thorgrim, you don't go back to sleep, do you?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's morning time. Everyone's awake.
Yay.
You guys
What-
have a couple
so-
hours before you get to Frostguard.
This is just a topic that, since everyone's up, Thorgrim, you're supposed to be on first watch last night, right?
But you're the one who let me fall asleep, mate.
Okay, just making sure.
Thorgrim can be on any watch because he's just the third man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You can
Hey,
be on
we
the
old
watch.
folks, we wake up bright and early, alright? I really should
That's
be
fair.
on the last watch, to be completely honest. I don't know who let me.
Yeah,
do that.
that's perfect with us. You can do
Wait, and
Bad,
how do
bad judgment on your part.
that.
how do exhaustion
How?
points work?
You guys won't
Since-
incur exhaustion points because the way this breed of human is made is basically you guys won't incur exhaustion points until 10 days of short resting. So you guys are meant to exist on short rests.
We're meant to suffer.
Cool.
You guys are
No,
meant
but like
to
if
And
we,
then a long
if we-
rest is a week, right?
the long rest is a day, is a full day.
Oh, a full day. Okay.
Yeah,
Like fucking
and,
vampire?
and that's like that's like an 8-hour sleep and like full on relaxing, no active checks. That's a long rest for 24 hours. And
So
then
if-
a short rest is like no active checks for 8 hours and a little bit of a nap.
so if we miss a short rest, then we get an exhaustion point. How would
No,
that
no,
work?
no. You wouldn't have missed a short rest. You'd have been fine. If
No,
you
but
mi-
how would it work? Like, if we missed a short rest, then would we get a?
I would say, say you guys rely on the 10-day thing. Yeah, you guys are not meant to take penalties from long
If we
rests.
strain ourselves too much, we probably incur a penalty to rolls, but that's kind of
It really
that,
just depends on
if
what
that
you're
it
doing.
would still have to be a we know it's coming sort of
So
thing.
we could skip a short rest, is what you're saying, and we'd still be fine.
It depends on what you're doing. If you guys are fucking hardcore fighting, like for like 2-3 days straight, and you're skipping short rest, I'd probably give you an exhaustion point.
But if we just take third man watches, like 3 of us are watching, so like one of us is taking
yeah,
a
you
short
should,
rest
you should be
every
fine.
3 days.
Yeah, you should be fine.
So why don't we just 3 of us watch for 2? What's it called?
Days?
No, like 3 of us watch for each watch. Since we have an extra man, we just trade off. So we're all missing 1 short rest.
Rotating cycle.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you guys can do that.
I'm not going back to sleep, so.
So now we have 3 on each watch.
To be fair,
To be fair.
this is
Yeah.
also the last night before we actually get to the town and then do the mission, so
Gotta get ready for that
be
mission,
fair.
guys. To be fair.
And another session.
I'm gonna make a bowl of rations and put it by my tent.
For the cats.
for the cat.
I'm gonna pour some. And
You
when
never
I was
know,
listening, I'm gonna pour a
Thaddeus.
little alcohol
You
in
never know.
it.
I forgot what I named the cart driver, and I don't have it in my notes.
Oh, you
Bobbin.
you mean the guy that has that
The brain
gave
damage.
the name of Dave, but his actual name is Carl?
Yeah, that's
That
right.
one?
Yep, that's right.
And he fucked the guy's wife like
Mm.
so many times.
3 years.
3
3
years. of fucking-
years.
That's rough.
You should just double down on when he drops this off. He's like, my name's actually Greg.
Just
I'm a
like Dave is the
pathological
name of
liar.
the son or something like that. It's just
Pathological liar.
So we're carton, right?
Yep. So you
Yeah.
guys, so let's get some rolls to see how these barrels turned out.
Nils.
That would be
probably
the
the one
craftsman.
doing that, right?
Is that everybody?
Is that everybody? No, I think that falls on you, sir.
What kind of roll?
Looks like what tool? You have Mason's tools, so I would give you Mason's tools check, or you could just use.
Is there some metal in there or no?
There's metal on them.
So can I
there's
help
metal
him?
bands. There's
I'd
Like with
say
some of the
I'd
metal?
say you guys can both make checks, but neither of you get advantage because you
Okay.
don't have the exact tools. You have close tools. It's like fixing a pipe with
So how?
the wrong wrench, but it kind of works.
15.
Okay.
What's a
But
wrench?
there's no wrenches.
so
yeah.
all we're trying to do is make it to where the bottom can actually be a little bit looser, right? In essence,
Maybe I make the hinge and he makes the wood, kind of thing.
because hasn't someone been whittling or something?
Whittling?
Yeah, Torgo.
Whittling.
Whittling?
What is the plan? What was your plan with the carts? How did you want it to work?
Oh, God.
I think we were making false bottoms on them so we could get out.
hmm But you
Was the
decided.
last
but
thing
you
that was
guys,
said.
no, you guys decided on side doors, so you wouldn't have to rely on a false bottom.
At the
Um,
very least, the false, like, 3 or 4 inches of...
Yes, you put a
At the
false gap
very
of
least.
actual ethanol
The false
above.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That way, if they opened it, there would be
ethanol.
what they were expecting.
That's guaranteed. I'm cool with either or bottom side, whatever.
Yeah, so you guys did.
21.
We'll say side. Okay, you got 21. That's really good, and you got a 15. I'd say that's good enough. Yeah, good job. So you guys successfully manufacture 3 of these barrels, to where the 3 of you going in them can get in and out of them easy enough, and they're pretty undetectable without severe scrutiny.
I didn't fuck something up. Yeah.
So yeah, that turned out pretty good. Pretty good rolls. Because I was totally gonna fuck you guys over if you guys fucked it up. Alright. So you guys are strolling into town. Where is everybody? Because currently McGraw is driving
Cart?
the non-ethanol ethanol cart. At this point, the party is split up already. The ethanol cart will be coming in behind, like an hour behind McGraw.
Yeah.
Did anyone
Was-
write down the plan?
Was Thaddeus going
Me,
to be with
you,
that
and
cart to
Neil.
help unload it?
Yeah, I was supposed to
No,
help load,
Storgrim,
right?
Neil, and me are gonna be in the barrels.
But I'm unloading them because I'm the only strong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's the issue of Twigums is not gonna be able to unload a cart that
So that
has
leaves
some of us. in it.
Just Alaric with McGraw. Okay, so Alaric, you're riding in front of the cart with McGraw. The Carl is driving the ethanol cart.
Okay.
Thaddeus is inside the cart as to not be seen, so he can unload the barrels and then.
But what am I supposed to do afterwards?
Just
Meet
run
up
away?
with the others.
That's up to you
Walk
guys.
away?
That's you guys.
You walk away with Carl.
Because Carl's taking the cart
I don't want
back to
Carl.
wherever, and then you
Well,
just meet up with everyone else.
I'm pretty sure you'll meet up with Alaric and
Yeah, but what if they
Commander.
seen me?
If you stay unseen,
Just wear a hood.
So I'll go ahead.
They
and
don't. They're not getting close enough to where they can actually get
Yeah.
close to you. So if you wear
Okay.
a hood or something,
I take
they
my
won't
armor
see
off
you.
and I wear a hood.
Okay, there you go.
You
Okay.
could just put a hood over your armor.
But then I'll
Medieval street
seem
thugs
the
wear
same.
the hoodies.
he's got a good
Fine,
idea
just
of
with the
taking the
hood.
arm off, just the hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as McGraw and Alaric are strolling into town and then slowly getting up the hill where this this is like a manse. Let me go ahead and describe the Wales house. It's a very nice place. It's got a long metal gate or fence surrounding the property, and the property sits on this large grassy hill. It is kind of on the edge of town, to where it's secluded enough to not be in any particular district. And there are several older mine shafts on the hill around the house, and there's this carved stone pathway leading from the town's road into the main gate that leads up to the main house. And yeah, that's it. And then there's a side house where there's a smaller building off to the side where some other shit is probably happening. And yeah, so
McGraw, have you said you've explored all those tunnels and the house right there, right?
yeah, that house is the security's living quarters.
Okay. And the mines, where do those go? If you could point them on the
That one.
on the ridge.
So there's two mines. That one, they're both old silver mines. They both connect towards the end. One of them, that one right there, the one that's closer to the house, leads underneath the house. Well, sort of. More like underneath and off to the side. But like I said, most of them are collapsed in or closed. There's no more silver.
And that one was collapsed.
Yeah, I mean they both have collapse points in them. Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, you're gonna be doing most of the talking here, Sweet Talker. So
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll answer questions if they ask them to me and you don't know the answer. But other than that, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Let
All right.
you
you
get
go.
a feel for them, see what you think when you hold a conversation. That way I can just listen and watch. So,
Sorry.
Hey, keep it down
The
there.
bear.
so you fellows on the ethanol cart are still outside of town, and Alaric and McGraw, you guys are now pulling up to the main gate of the Wales Manse. There are a couple of armored individuals sitting at the gate. One of them walks up to the cart on your side, Alaric. Hey, what's your business?
Hello, sir. We're with Central, and we're the investigators for this house. Here's the papers.
May see those.
Here you go.
Yep, that's the same warrant. Yep, okay.
Thank you.
Hey, hey, hey,
We'll
hey,
be,
hey, 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 hey. Didn't say you could go in just yet, did I? I didn't think so. Alright. Some ground rules. I'm in charge of security. McGraw knows that. got any questions, you come to me. My name's Ron. It's good to meet you.
Okay.
Any
Ron
other?
the Dickhole.
Like I said, I'm in charge here. That's about it. I just wanted to say that. You can go.
I actually giggle. I actually like kind of like scoff under my breath. Thanks, Ron. Have a good day.
You're welcome,
Ron or Rod?
Ron.
Ron.
Is
Um,
Ron
I
wearing
should
a
have said.
helmet?
I should have said Rod.
Ron is wearing
Yeah.
he's wearing very expensive armor, but he's got the faceplate like lifted up.
His mom bought it
Yeah,
for him.
he's never seen any action ever. Just like really expensive stuff.
Yeah, I
He did
served a
He
nom.
did all,
Good
he did
guard.
all of his quals in the Navy, and then got promoted that way.
His boots are shiny. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
boots, he's got real
Shiny.
shiny. He's got
Really
real
shiny.
shiny boots.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Um,
see
God.
any dents?
no.
No
No.
dents.
No
No
dents.
wear
Zero
in the,
dents.
the laces either.
There's no wear and tear at all.
He thinks he works because he has flight deck boots, but
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
fresh out of the box.
He's that guy.
Yes.
He's that guy. You guys
Oh, God.
remember?
These are flight deck boots. These are flight deck boots. So.
Who was? Oh God, do you remember that fucker? He was in admin for a bit. You talked shit to him, Rosie. He was a second class, balding, similar hair to Corey, a little different, blonde, short, chubby, high pitched voice, liked throwing his way around.
He was the PS
No, I don't think he was a PS.
or AIMD admin.
He was AIMD admin, yeah. He was up in there. He was on the boat. He was on the boat most of the time. I can't remember his fucking name, dude.
Chubby,
Shortish.
shortish, chubby blonde.
He was not Quigley, but he looked kind of like Quigley. A little slimmer than Quigley.
I could look at the department photo. Are you in the department photo underneath the ship?
Probably not.
I am.
Damn.
Yeah. God, I wish I
Come
know
on.
it. Yeah. All right, never mind. Yeah. We'll talk about it later. It's not important. Yeah. So you guys pull through, and as you guys are pulling through, McGraw's like, that guy is like one of the most annoying idiots in the world, but he's pretty good at his job, actually. Surprising.
Oh really?
Yes.
Alright.
Dancing around him is gonna be tough.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
So yeah, you guys pull up to the main gate. Someone walks out. You guys want me to like put your car in the stable, or like you guys want to just leave it here? I don't think I can leave it here with I'll get in trouble.
Hey, what-
I have to put it up somewhere.
What's your name?
My name? No
Yes.
no one's ever asked.
I know. But what's your name?
Okay.
Bobbins.
My name's Alark. This is McGraw. Just wanna get to know you a little bit.
You can just call me CJ.
Damn it.
CJ.
I was just gonna say I'm stable boy.
Are you?
I'm
So you,
Stable Boy 1.
Stable boy one.
do you normally? Is this normally your shift for the stables?
I don't work in the stables. I just help everywhere.
Oh, okay. Do you ever bring in the barrels that they leave out and stuff like that for the ethanol?
No. I help with deliveries sometimes. I mostly help in the house, but today one of our guys is sick, so I'm out here.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you live around here?
I'm
Or do you live on grounds?
I'm on staff. I'm on ground staff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where's your quarters? Where do the on ground staff live?
In the house, the mansion.
In the house? Okay. I didn't know if you lived in that building over there.
No, that's
or if you-
security. That's ran by Ron.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we met him at the fence. How do you feel about Ron?
I don't have to answer that, do I?
So what?
Do I have to answer that question?
You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer any question. We're just
Okay, I'm
talking.
not, I don't want to answer that question.
Okay, I got you. No worries. Yeah. All right, CJ. Well, do we get like a ticket, or how do we?
No,
How does
you're
this usually work?
you your stable will be parked, or your cart will be parked in uh, the cart will be parked
It's okay.
in the stable. You can get your things at any time. It will not be locked up. Well, it will be locked up. The stable will be locked up. But you can just find one of us, and we will unlock it for you. You're investigators. I recognize Mr. McGraw here. Nice to meet you
Yes.
again. Or nice to see. Nice. Fuck.
Here, let's walk together. Let's walk to the stables.
Okay. Nice horse. And
You're really good with animals. You're really good with the horse.
the horse bites him.
This guy's the horse is an asshole. The horse is an asshole. The horse usually will like trample people. He's really good. You're really good with him.
I know.
Is the bear staying in the stables too?
The bear. Oh yeah, I forgot the bear was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I left the bear with the
I
lark
forgot the bear.
stuff.
Is that a bear?
Yeah, he's trained. McGraw.
He's
It's
my
McGraw.
bear. I got him. Deal with it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's just an extra layer of protection for us, just because
I don't think
There's
you can go in
some-
the main house. I don't think that's
McGraw's
allowed.
a little finicky with people taking his bear. I'm sure they're not gonna have an issue with it. He's really trained. He knows how to juggle and like do a bunch of tricks. McGraw, wanna show him?
Yeah, no, that would probably do it actually. Yeah, if he could juggle, like, yeah, they'll probably let him in.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So these are the stables. Wow, these look really nice stables. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are rich.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any like just off the thing? If there's anything odd about this stable?
Yeah, go ahead.
Permission to pun.
Permission granted.
This kid was just looking for a stable job.
That's great.
I actually didn't
Oh,
see that
God.
comic. That was good. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
So good.
Kudos. to Sean.
Let's see. Perception is 0, so I got a 6. We're starting off good.
Yeah, it's stables. Some horses.
Okay, cool. Yep. Okay. Sweet. So, I'll be like, all right, CJ. Well,
Wait. Do you are you guys staying here?
I think. McGraw, are we?
Yeah,
Are we staying here the night?
we'll be staying here. Yeah, we'll be taking the guest suite.
Well, okay, cool. I was gonna say like, cause CJ was saying stay here, so I didn't want to say we were staying in the stables. It's okay. Yeah, sometimes things get mixed up. All right, CJ. Well, I take out the 2 silver. I got 2 silver from the
Wait,
bartender.
Real quick, the guest suites, they demolished that recently. I'm sorry.
Really? Oh, why?
Don't know.
I thought. Don't you work in a house? What happened? Did they have like a flood or something?
No, they just demolished it.
Oh.
They
I
do.
just have a-
They pay for people to stay in hotels now when they have them.
So I have a quick question, and you just be honest.
Am I being
When
detained?
they... No, definitely not. I'm just talking to you like a normal person. Do you talk to the Lord and the Lady much?
Man, I really thought you were going religious there for a second when you paused after the
Do you
Lord.
talk to the Lord?
I am a Jehovah's Witness.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't talk back. No, I just no. No. I mean, I don't talk to them. I just listen. They'll tell me things, and then I
We
do
lost
them.
him.
We lost James. He'll be back.
Did they tell you not to answer very many questions with us, or did they tell you to comply with everything?
Well,
Insight check.
I'm not sure they told this kid shit.
12.
this kid is so nervous right now, dude. It's hard to get a beat. It really is.
Okay. All right. Hey, just relax. You're fine. You're fine, dude.
See, you telling me to relax makes me more nervous.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll just get over here. You do your thing. Yeah, I'll give him a silver. Thank you for your conversation. It was great. and take it for taking care of the horse.
He
likes you.
takes the silver piece and he just starts walking towards the exit.
Why? Wait,
You
what?
hear him scream at Ron, "I fucking quit!" as he leaves.
Man, they were not
Yes.
paying him a lot.
Thank God.
And
Alright,
he
See
is
you,
just
CJ.
gone.
Hey, CJ, before you leave, can I ask you a question real quick?
Ron stops him at the gate because he's already walked out. "Sorry, you quit, buddy."
I'm gonna go to the gate and ask Ron to kick rocks that way a little bit.
Hey, buddy, this is my post. All right?
Oh God. Okay, so I'll go out of the gate and talk to CJ, and kind of like hush quiet.
Yeah.
Hey CJ, I know you just quit, but did they tell you anything that's going on here? Have you seen anything that's going on here?
I have literally seen like 3 dozen people come in and never leave. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, thank you for that. Do you know where they keep anything, or where they bring all the packages or storage?
I know where the treasury room is. I know we're not allowed in the treasury room.
Where's that?
It's be the top right door in the main hall.
Okay, just that.
No, sorry, it's the second door on the right in the main hall.
Mark the map retirement on that one.
I literally just wrote out CJ. I just literally wrote out CJ equals stable hand. Now I have to add
He's been
retire.
given life.
CJ is a free man.
Add loose end is what you have to add.
Breathes life into him.
CJ's now a loose end for this house.
He's the alien. He's the emperor.
Okay. Thank you, CJ. I'll thank you. Have a great day.
Yep. He
Alright.
just turns around and walks
Hey
away.
Ron, can I come back in?
I can't stop you. You got a warrant.
Oh, thank you. Well, have a great day, Ron.
He doesn't say anything back.
Have a great day, Ron.
He pretends to ignore you.
I walk up to Ron. Have a great day, Ron.
I swear to God, if you don't get out of my face.
I literally laugh and then walk away.
Hey, we could have gotten head of security out of here.
Got by the balls.
Pay him a silver. Hey, see ya. Bye. Well, that worked out nicely.
You
Go and tell
you
McGraw.
just pissed off the fucking lady of the house. Appreciate that. Or the man of the house. One of his staff members just quit. Good job.
Well, I mean, now we know that 3 dozen people have come in and never left.
We already knew that.
Now we know for sure.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, best one-liner of the session.
Now we know for sure.
So good.
Hey guys, I found out that the whales are doing something sketchy. Guys, that's why we're here!
The hesitation was
Alright.
palpable. That was so good.
And I start walking toward the door.
Okay, so you
with
guys walk
McGraw.
towards the main entrance. Another 2 guards at the main entrance. You show them the warrant. They kind of grumble a little bit and then let you in.
What's your names?
Stop it, Steve.
Okay, sorry.
He's
My bad.
seeing how many employees he can get out of here. Just like, man, this place is empty. What happened? I bought them
What
all.
happened to everybody? I just started paying them a gold and they started leaving. Only had 10 people working here? Jeez.
Not up
Okay.
to code. Not up.
Making the GM make names for everyone. Anyone that doesn't have a name gets bought off. Reverse incentive.
Yeah, so you walk in. You walk into the main hall, or not even the main hall. You walk into the entrance. This is about a 4 by. It's actually more like a 10 by 20 room. It's not too terribly small for an entrance. It's actually decent. There's literally just a guard inside the door. There's no furnishings. Stone wall, hardwood floor. The end.
Okay, are we met by the Lord?
Not in the entrance. You have to walk into the main hall.
Okay. Does anything look off from the blueprints that we saw in the main entrance.
Make a history check.
That's not bad. That's not
If
bad.
any of us dies, next character takes points in
18.
geological survey.
I want to be CJ.
18. CJ.
18.
18.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Okay, cool. We will walk in. I'll knock on the door once. Come to attention.
You may enter.
I open the door.
Ah, again, really.
This is just formality. We know nothing's bad going on. We're just the central just wanted us to come over and do another look-sees. It's nothing to really worry about.
I
It's-
know your face, boy.
You do? Oh yeah. Oh, yes. I used to live right over there. But I am now working for Central, and it's. Let me tell you, it's a pretty
Well, at least
exciting gig.
Daddy's bills are paid now, I assume.
Yes. Hopefully they are. I'm paying for it, so I mean I only have
Quite literally.
well like
Uh,
I only have like 20 more years.
Let me go ahead and describe this fat fuck for you. He is huge. Like, not just in like weight standards. Like, he's big. He's probably pushing like obese, but like his frame is ginormous. Like, you guys know Brian Shaw, the world's strongest man? He's got that kind of a frame with more pounds on it. He's a big guy. He's not small by any stretch. He's probably a little
like-
bit overweight, but you can tell that there's like actual like muscle to the
Density.
frame. Yeah, he's dense. But he's definitely he's definitely got a huge gut. And
He
like
got the jowls.
and like arm flabs and all that good stuff, and like a quadruple neck, because he's like sitting back in this big stone throne. Well, actually, more like the stone's not, or the throne is not stone. I changed that. It is actually made of fucking gold with cushions all over it, like big red cushions. And you can see directly next to it is an equally sized throne where his sister probably sits, but is currently empty. Sorry.
You know, I would like to point out that this guy probably should have made it a silver. Terrible miner. They ran out of silver. Couldn't even build thrones out of it.
Yeah. The room is pretty bare bones. There's some sconces on the wall. They're like fairly decorative, but not super decorative. The room it's a pretty big room. It's probably, what's that, it's like, what's that, 5 times 12, it's like 5 times 6 is 30, 60 by 60 room. It's a pretty substantial room. There's 3 doors on either side. There's, in the corners closest to the entrance doors, in the left corner there's a grand piano, and then on the right side there's like a harp and like a rack of instruments and a drum and all that good stuff. And this guy is wearing like loosely fitting like noble's clothes, very baggy silk clothing. And this throne that he is on is kind of raised up on like wooden steps. So there's like bottom step, middle step, top step, and on that top step is the thrones. There are 2 sets of chairs on either side of the thrones. Currently, 2 of them, the 2 closest on either side, are currently occupied by guards. The others are not occupied, and I think that is the full description. Yeah.
Okay. And we know this guy's name already, right?
Arthur Wails.
Arthur. That's what it was. Arthur. Well, Arthur Wales, or do you just rather be called Lord Wales?
You just call me Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. My name is wow, I forgot my name.
You forgot your name, but he still knows it because he recognizes you.
My name is Ulrich, and this is I'm sure you guys have met before. This is McGraw.
Yes, Investigator McGraw. Still chasing down wild gooses, is he? McGraw kind of gets a screwed up face, like trying to figure out that phrase.
Gooses? Geese? That's a difficult word. Geese? Geese? Gooses? Huh.
Anyways.
So this is just a formality. We're just gonna check over some rooms and, any new construction that you have going on. I think that, from what I understand, from what Ron told me, there's some construction in the suite. And we're just gonna look around.
Oh, the suite. Wait, Ron said that to you?
Yes.
Should not be saying anything to anybody. He's supposed to keep his mouth shut all times.
Well, he definitely was. Yeah. Okay.
I'll have a talk with Ron. No, the guest suite was destructed, not under construction. It is no longer a thing.
Oh, what? Why is that?
It was taking up space, and it is quite, I would say, it draws less attention to the house, because these people keep going missing, so instead of having people stay in the house, I have them stay out in town. Hey, maybe they go missing in town and people stop fucking blaming me.
Wow, okay. So, I mean, obviously you don't take anyone and no one goes missing here, and do you know of anyone that, do you know how they go missing or when they go missing? I guess at a certain time of month or...
I am clueless. I have no clue. All of these people disappear in my vicinity, and all of a sudden it's my fault. I'm trying to live in peace.
So, is there a certain time of month that you... Because they tend to be all your,
my guests, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
what a coincidence.
I know, it's crazy. So, why would your guests go missing?
I have no idea. I purposely cut myself off from public appeal. I don't take part in politics. I did all this to get away from these disgusting rumors. Look at me. I just want to enjoy life. I eat well, and I relax, and I entertain, and get entertained, and that's what I want from life, and no one fucking believes me, and I keep getting investigated, and people keep going missing. It's maddening.
Yeah. No, it must be very frustrating for you, because, I mean, to be accused of something this heinous of a crime that is, dude, that would irk me a lot. And I would go to Central and be like, hey, why do I keep on getting pointed the finger at? And I seemed, what's the word? What's the zing word that people are nowadays are using? Triggered or targeted, I should say. Yeah, I fully understand your discomfort in this matter, and we're gonna be out of here very quickly.
How long is your warrant for?
The warrant's for 5 days or a week?
It's a week.
I think. It's a week. Yeah, so the warrant's for a week. I don't foresee it taking that long. I just think it's gonna take maybe a couple days. I want to get in and get out. I want to be here just as much as you don't want me to be here. But I thought that your sister was gonna be here. Where is she?
She is currently heading down south to take care of some debts. We owed some painter. Apparently, we bought one of his paintings from a thief who did not know it was stolen, so he sued.
He sued?
He sued.
Wow. What city he's from? Did she? If you don't mind me asking.
I actually haven't named the city yet. Above board. I was just gonna say, down near the Burning Peaks.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Okay, well, is there anything that you would like to relay to us to watch out for in your house, just in case? I know that my father in particular has a bunch of areas where are off limits or have kind of traps set in place. So then,
He has traps in
someone-
his own home?
they're in certain areas because he was in the war, so
I
he
do have
is
one
very.
trap. In the treasury room, the lever to open the cage where our wealth lies. There are. Just don't pull the lever.
Okay.
Pull
we
one
will-
crook.
We will
Wrong
have to- Wrong lever! We will have to look in the treasure room because it's just a
Of course.
formality, but we will.
If I
White
apologize
gloves.
once again for not having a guest suite, but I will
Okay.
put you up in a hotel in town, or if you'd like, you can stay. This sounds rude, but in the stable with your cat.
I would love. We've been on the road for like 5 days, 8 days,
You guys have been on the road for
Ross?
over 2 weeks.
over 2 weeks. Yeah, it feels like 8 days with these guys, or with McGraw, I should say. I would have said just McGraw, not these
Too
guys.
late.
Well, I mean, my character probably would have
Yeah.
said that. And then, but I mean, he's great company. So, I mean, if you want to put him up in the hotel, I enjoy sleeping in the cart. I know he's been sleeping in the cart the whole time. So,
Now, I'll
Doesn't
stay
bother me
wherever
sleeping in
you decide to stay, Alaric.
yeah, I'll just sleep in the stables. No worries.
It's like you said,
Like-
Mr. Wales. I mean, people are going missing. Might not be your fault, but I don't want to leave my partner here by himself, so.
Mechanisms, like, was it just a regular door opening, or were there any switches or anything cool?
Make a perception check for me.
What is natural 16?
A passive 16? Well, you're actively
Yeah.
listening, so I need an active check.
18 plus 6, so what do I hear?
You hear what sounds just like a door opening, and you can hear rolling, so you can imagine you were probably put inside like a wheelbarrow and then rolled in, and then sat down, and that's what you get.
Are there any available peek holes through my barrel?
Probably not,
Slits?
given that you guys didn't think about that going into it.
We discussed it. It just we never
Right.
figured out a way we could do it and
Decide on
disguise it.
Side
the
or
problem.
bottom false doors?
You guys did side.
Could I?
Make a perception check.
Little peeksy poo. Okay. Oh. Natural one.
Arts. As you hear the door close behind, you kind of lean to peek. It's kind of hard to see, so you lean a little more, and then crack, snap, you fall out of the barrel, breaking the door.
Was there anybody?
There's no one around.
Going back inside the barrels is now no longer an option.
I want to crawl up to James's barrel.
I'm guessing I hear him crawling up to
Knock,
me, right?
knock on the door.
You hear a
Let me in.
you hear a crack crack, and then a Thorgrim sounding oof.
Hey, James.
Alright, I open my door. Look around. What's up?
You ain't got much more room in here, do you?
I'm actually the second shortest. I'm
You
just,
definitely don't have enough room for two of you in
uh,
there.
Does Thaddeus know to come back?
I don't think he's coming back. What's wrong with your barrel?
It, I think Alaric built it.
Oh, okay.
It built a
Why'd y'all let him build it? You know he can't build shit.
I know, I swore it should be me, but there was a...
Well, I mean, we're already out and there's no one around, so I'm gonna knock on Corey's barrel, or not Corey, my bad, Neil's barrel,
Okay, quiet.
and be like, alright, let's go hide somewhere.
As you guys
Like,
go
are you
to-
saying something while you're by my barrel? Because otherwise, I'm not opening it.
I already knocked on your barrel. I said
No,
knock
no.
on your
If
barrel.
you just knock, I'm not opening it because anyone can knock. I need to hear your voice.
Yeah,
We're talking while we're doing this. So I'm pretty
Okay.
sure you hear this.
as you guys
AKA,
pull
how do you shut this guy up?
as you pull
James.
Nil out of the barrel, you hear the door open behind you.
I'm gonna grab.
He's gone.
I'm gonna shut Neil's door before we pull him out, and just hide with Thaddeus. Or Thorgrim.
Make a stealth check.
I'm hiding.
I'm getting back in the barrel.
I say Nils good.
I don't know what James is doing. I'm getting back in the barrel.
You're getting in your broken barrel.
Well, he can get my barrel.
You can turn the barrel. You can turn it, right?
You broke the side of it off.
No, he just has to turn it to where the other side is facing the door, right?
He can get into my barrel, and I'm a hide. So if the guy shows up, I can knock him out.
Okay.
He can also just hide behind a non-broken barrel. There's other barrels in here, right?
Yeah, there's like 20 barrels.
Are we putting aside that there's a barrel that has the middle open, so they're not going to check any other barrel that has the middle open?
21 stealth.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Before anything happens.
Too late.
Okay. It doesn't have to be detailed.
Natural 20?
I didn't say nat 20. I said too late.
Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay, but before any of that happened, the exact scenario is the barrels are on the floor. They're no longer in a cart.
Correct.
My barrel is busted open.
Correct.
Is it? It's obviously visibly damaged.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to hide, and when he comes over to look at it, I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay, James is already committed to leaving his barrel.
Correct.
So his barrel's empty.
Correct.
Yes, you can get in my barrel.
Okay. As James is going, don't James, what are you? Oh, dear God! And I get in James's barrel.
Okay, I need a stealth check from you as well. How quietly do you get into this barrel?
Not a natural one, please.
Hey, you already got that one out of the way, so no nat ones.
Okay, I'm pushing my keyboard to maximize die space. It's not the best. It's not the best. Ain't a one, but it's not the best. It's a 6.
All right. You, James, hiding in the corner, you see a guard and what looks like a servant walk through. Yes, Nil.
How well lit is this room?
Pretty well lit.
The room filled with ethanol barrels?
It's not lit with like open flames. It's lit with like concealed like lanterns. Like these the sconces on the wall are very ornate and concealed. Yeah.
So they've got the copper pipe style, actual gas fed lamps.
No, it looks more like a
Someone comes in every day and puts a new candle in, and like
an enclosed oil lantern with like a glass face and all that good stuff on the wall.
Do I see them see me?
So what happens is, James, you're looking at this guard and this like house worker walking. They immediately see Thorgrim get into the barrel, and they see the barrel shake as Thorgrim gets in. And then you're trying to get in the barrel, so no. Currently, no, you don't see. And then you see the guard look up and see you, James.
Oh God! Fuck.
Can I abort the barrel hiding?
I guess you can start trying to getting out of the barrel. As you're doing that, the guard's
how armored is this guard?
As armored as all the other guards. Very.
Hiding. I'm just gonna look like I'm running. My character's gonna see Esty saw me, just kind of look like I'm sitting here watching this and be like,
I have a +5 to persuasion.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see it.
Oh fuck yes. Soft 17.
17. Sorry. I guess we haven't met. I'm pretty new. The flames pretty new. The flames don't look open.
Ethanol into this closed space with open flame. What is wrong with you?
I'm just doing what I'm told, man. I'm sorry.
Doing what you're told. Jesus Christ. You ever think for yourself? Go back on watch. I'll clean it up so Ron doesn't
do some work. Can she stay? You see
that?
She kind of like very confused. Get the broom now.
Yeah. Listen, ma'am. I'm sorry you gotta work with them. New guys, eh? I heard some of them will leave the job for silver. I came in way too seriously.
Yeah.
working on their shipments, and now we know they're only.
Right. Well,
That's
she's
why
probably
we broke this clean net. Aren't you supposed to be cleaning?
Oh,
I've been busy.
Barrels that your partner ain't catch. It busted all over the.
okay. Oh, well,
We'll handle telling the whales. Just please do your job.
okay. I guess I'll be back to clean this up. I have to go clean up some barrels.
Neil, we got to move real quick, mate. we got
You dumbass!
Why would I bring a barrel with me? There's
Just
18
do,
more barrels there.
just do what he says. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I can't leave the barrel while she's here. You told her to
Oh,
stay.
no, she left.
She's
She left.
Okay,
In the
this
barrel.
shit's so quick. As I close the barrel back and
Alright, where are we supposed to go?
I will have to pause this.
Okay.
Good recovery, sir. That was
Oh
very
my
good.
God.
That was a very good recovery. That was very good because I was like, "Oh, these idiots are so done."
Agree enough.
Yo,
What-
that
what
guy,
is the-
or one of the cleaning equipment closets. Hold on one second.
Fuck.
You guys are in a closet. There's no draggage.
a little bit of marking.
I mean, potentially, but this is also a regular.
Because
floor.
they probably don't have they probably don't have rubber wheels. They're
Make a
probably
perception
using
check
wood.
for me.
Okay,
I want my.
that's deception.
I'll wait by the front door. Just make sure.
21.
21. I think so. Real quick. So Neil first. 21. Very good. This floor is cleaned and redone regularly. This floor is in very good shape. Any trails that would be there naturally aren't. Now onto your.
So there's no wear marks in the stone itself from them going on
This
that
is
path
hard. This is
regularly.
hard. This is hardwood. This is hardwood. So like, there's the only thing the stone is the walls. The wood is like a sheening nat 20. You're looking for things that are interesting inside of this. Unfortunately, this is
So
that door where. So going through that door might have to wait.
And I'm guessing with the number of thumps we heard, that there's more than just that door going immediately outside again, on the other side. Unless we want to go outside.
So when I was looking for hidden areas, I seen.
This house has 0 windows. The walls on this house all around. Yeah.
Would I have seen the lady walk in?
You would have seen the lady and the guard walk in. You'd have seen the guard walk out flustered.
Okay.
I will say, Alaric, you can deduce.
That door.
Okay.
One door that we don't know what's. One door that we don't know what's behind.
That.
Which of those are there any doors that are not on the blueprints?
No, they're all there. They're all there.
Okay. And that one area with my perception check.
Could I have made a perception check?
Yes, you can.
It's driver's name.
Oh, he's already.
I want to peek your head out that back door real quick. We might.
Maid door. There's really
We might-
maid door. There's really no back door because the back of the the back of the house is mostly the main bedroom's house, or the left. You can't actually
No.
see into the stable.
Let's see if I can find anything out here.
Is there anywhere for the walls of this room? So there's all.
Here.
Is there anywhere for the walls of this room? So there's all these cleaning supplies, all these like other tertiary items. Is there a
This is a terrible room to be in.
So
odd to have? Would it look out of place to put a barrel there?
I mean, particular order to it, probably indicating that they won't.
Would it look like it would blend in with the? Would it look like it would blend in with the door?
All marked ethanol.
Oh.
Yeah. Their
Our
weather
busted
seal.
barrel gave away that
Yeah.
game. All right. I have an idea.
Alright.
Is just wait. We'll wait for his.
Talking to the whales, Alaric, you see he's kind of holds up the warrant as and McGraw walks in the most disappointed look.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
Yeah, he walks in the McGraw walks
He saw
in.
Maid looking
Oh,
disappointed, and he
okay.
immediately.
James is undressed.
Back on.
he said
I'm just
Alaric
gonna look at
built it,
Thorgrim.
and it.
Must have.
All right.
I'm keeping the straightest.
All right. Well, but you two. All right, you three fucking hide in this goddamn room as best you can, and at that point, I want you to fucking leave through the back door.
Above us, that's open in like rafters.
Oh, there's
That's
like maybe another shipment might have come in.
No, there's no other barrels. There's a few like crates of like there's like a big worker stand table on some sawhorses. There's a couple sawhorses in the room. There's like a few mallets, like a few. There's not a whole lot in this room. It's a fucking tool room.
Okay, so there's
we put the crate of raw metal by one of the sconces. The crate of raw metal in front of that a cove is. Don't leave the room to test it.
No, I won't leave the room. Just...
Well, this is when I see McGraw do this. When I see McGraw go into that room, I'm actually gonna see if I can go in the treasury with Arthur and be like, I've never seen like my father obviously is treasure room.
Well, you have the warrant as long as you keep your hands to yourself. And he kind of goes to get up. He's like, nope, not doing that.
So,
make a strength check with advantage.
Okay, natural 19 plus.
And you hear him stretch, and you hear like a litany of cracks go up his. He like waddles over to the treasury door, which is where it was described by CJ, and he opens the door. It's a very small room. It's a room out of all the other doors that is heavily chained and locked. So he unlocks several of these locks and then pulls a heavy latch. The door is very weighty, but he does it effortlessly. Turns sideways to get into this door. So there's the stone wall, and then there's walls that come in to the room, like they come in from the wall, like walls that come in from the wall. I don't know how else to describe it. They come in, and in this doorway there's an iron gate that's see-through, like it's iron bars with another latch on it. And on the inside of this, you see a big marble table behind this for ingots and two chests on either side.
Okay, and does he walk through?
No, he stops the thing. This is it.
Do you mind if I go in with your supervision?
And he goes over and clicks the lever once, and then clicks the lever twice.
I'll follow you.
No,
write that down.
Okay.
Yes. But this is the one. This.
Okay.
This is here. You would be here.
Back dock. It's a servant's entrance.
More or less.
And where's this chair compared to those doors?
It's in the back.
Main entrance.
Okay.
And then right across from where the vault is where the room that we said that.
I'm just gonna show you the map. This will be easy.
Okay, yeah.
This will be easy. I didn't put the door in on the here, where my mouse is. You see it?
Okay.
This is where you're at.
That's the barrel room.
That's the barrel room. You guys are in. This is where you're at.
That's the barrel room.
That's the barrel room. You guys are in the main hall, or this is the main hall right here. This is the thrones I was talking about. These are the steps. This is the piano and all that good stuff. This is the entrance right here. This room here is the treasure room. This is where you guys are at. The lever I also forgot to fucking put on the map. I spent like 2 hours making this map, so forgive me if I forgot a few things.
Incarnate.
Yeah, I
Maps
made it.
aren't
Yeah,
easy.
I made it on Incarnate. Incarnate's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
From the blueprints, what's to the far side of that? What's behind the silver ingots? Oh, just the outside room? Okay.
Yeah.
Could I check like when he
What's
took him into there?
Yeah.
Could I check like the seats, around the seats, the steps, anything to do with that back wall?
Make an investigation check.
Not much. Not 19, but 0 to plus. So
How do I want to say this? There is a very tiny seam running in between the steps, in between the chairs, along this line. Going
Kind of
up,
like it could be split apart.
kind of like it could be split apart.
Okay.
Yep. So we're back here now.
Arthur, just for investigatory stance, I just need to check all the boxes. Would you mind opening the
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end
chest
stream
for me?
for now.
Oh, okay.
Opening the chest. Other one.
That's impressive.
Good with his money. I have done much less business in my life. Mostly just to indulge, I suppose.
How'd you make all this? If you don't mind me asking. I
Well,
know that...
we were originally silver miners, and so we hoarded what we found, yes?
Yeah, so, I mean, you're giving back to the community.
I suppose.
What is this a ornate on... Alright, let's see.
I'd show you. Why don't we just...
You.
Are you talking the other side of the Great Hall, directly across?
Yes.
Yes, fine. And he locks up Great Hall directly across?
Yes.
Yes, fine. And he locks up that, and locks up the main door to... When it comes into place, you hear that, and locks up the main door to... When it comes into place, you hear a large click, like a large... And then the main door, he actually just physically locks all the locks. Here's a key ring. Here's the library over here.
Okay. As we're going across, I give Thaddeus look like continue. Okay, this is the library.
By 30 by 25 room, so it's decent. So as you walk in like, and at the very other side of the door, the other side of the wall, there's a little can. Don't know. Most of these was a little can. Don't know. Most of these were my.
You what?
I appreciate the assumption.
Her chair? Okay. Alright, cool.
Oh, while they were doing that, I would have been looking some more, like outwards, like if I could see like a hallway down like the middle, the little crack.
Okay. Is this your sister's chair?
Well,
Okay. Is this your sister's chair?
well, we both. I do read every now and then, so it is both. It fits.
I'll go and try and kind of.
You don't. Give me an investigation check. Any hidden pulleys, levers, or anything like that. And as you're standing up from looking, you see at the very top right corner of the desk, on the raised platform part of the desk, there's one on either side. Strange leather material is the outside of the book, and you remember this book, it's the same book.
Does Arthur see me?
Sleight of hand to see if you can avoid.
This is yes, we got
Stop.
and
Stop.
and
Swear to God.
and what do I see when I start flipping through the pages?
Old, but it's not. You don't really know what kind of creature this came off of. You also recognize that the pages like almost oil stained paper, like it was purposely yellowed, like intentionally old looking. And
But kind of like a
Yes.
okay, trying to figure out a way to describe this. Give me one sec.
Sounds like a hellscape so far.
It seems like the next page and you see the same design of what looks like poorly drawn embers and fire. Then you go to the next page and so on the next page there's like what looks like that.
Do you know?
Forever ago at this point, I don't actually know when. But it's been here longer than I have, I know that much.
Do you know what? Do you know what? We got kind of trained.
Oh, okay, hold up. One part was true. That book has been here longer than he has. Than him.
Okay.
That part was true.
Stuff from vandalizing or doing shenanigans at night. Our coming to then this large spider. Is this a thing that we have to be worried?
We are very worried about it. This is,
You know?
I suppose that could be a side effect of a bite. I never even thought about it like that before. If I'm correct,
It does, yes.
wouldn't that insinuate that this spider is colossal, world-ending, maybe?
Or able to like a person being a snake, or depicting a person as an animal, as in being sneaky or being very well versed, having their fingers everywhere. A very intelligent person, and you obviously have ways of knowing things. Have you ever come across the spider insight?
It's hard to believe him.
Okay.
It's hard to believe him.
Spider den or something in the mines that.
This so heavily. Once again, we are in fact talking about a giant spider.
Yes, we are burning. They see fire as pain, so it could be more of a nuance of a large spider, and they're just trying to, like, this book is just saying, hey, stay away from this thing.
No idea.
Book is just saying, hey, stay away from this thing.
No idea. This is intriguing philosophical conversation, but
Outside, if you so please.
yeah, you can go. You can go make an insight check on that.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but he's caught him in a lie of some sort.
I gotta.
Telling the truth.
Are you almost done in there?
I believe we are.
If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna let McGraw see this real quick. After I'm actually gonna let Thaddeus see this. Actually, I think McGraw's off.
You see,
investigating
at
something
this
else.
point, McGraw has finished berating.
I mean, it caught me by surprise. It might they might see something. But
As long as you
If you don't
put it
mind.
back after you're done, like I said, it is a
but
As long as you
If you don't
put it
mind.
back after you're done, like I said, it is a
Mind thing or something.
McGraw kind of walks up, makes zero facial.
Mind thing or something.
McGraw kind of walks up, makes zero facial expressions.
Can I see it?
No. Sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Wales. If you please put this back.
Place it back. Actually, can
I wanted to see it.
Oh, you want?
Oh,
okay,
oh.
okay. His facial expression has changed at all?
I don't know if I could allow you to use that because you were looking at something else. Give me one more. Just give me one more. Entertain the DM.
I mean, that's better than just
something else. Give me one more. Just give me one more. Entertain the DM.
I mean, that's better than just starting bad. And
Is it tough not to...
It's almost dinner time. Would you like to join me for dinner?
Yeah. Let's do
Dinner.
it.
I love food.
All right.
Love food.
Do you want some...
Time. Would you like to join me for dinner?
Yeah. Let's do
Dinner.
it.
I love food.
All right.
Love food.
While we,
Oh
sit and wait.
yes, I heard that you played, so yes. And
Yes, please.
you guys travel
I
off.
break things.
You guys travel off to the dining hall. You guys, I'll let you make checks. Okay.
So naked.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the group. It's around nightfall and dinner time now.
honestly, he's probably more dangerous than the whale.
Door.
Okay, that's our cue.
Naples.
Yes.
I think he left a snack for
You're
us.
so happy.
I think you're the
subjects.
first Star Wars.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use quick-witted on this.
20.
15.
Yeah, group average about 15. Okay.
Spotted! Yay!
You guys eat that same girl from earlier, like cleaning a horse, and just like, oh, hello.
Just
We're checking these people's carts that came in.
Oh, very well.
Yes.
Did you?
did get yelled at and told to come in here.
This is true.
Yes.
Apple?
Oh.
Basket full of apples. Mark and Thaddeus would have liked to have made during dinner because give me
And it keeps-
dinner because give me
And it keeps the atmosphere going. It
guess-
you do have one with
the atmosphere going. It
guess-
you do have one with advantage, so you can save it for a bad one if you'd like.
Do I need to make a roll for him?
Probably.
Okay, I'll make a roll.
18.
Can I try to do a backflip?
18. I don't think he's got any pluses.
Okay.
And a 25.
Pretty fantastic playing.
Me.
No idea.
Fucking God. 2.
You have no idea.
Damn.
My third 2 of the night.
Damn.
At least you
Better
didn't
than
break a
one.
barrel
It's
with
It's
it.
better than 1.
Oh my god.
What do you mean by strange?
Have you noticed anything going wrong with the shipments of you come in, clean the room, you don't even see where the barrels get taken or anything like
Why the ethanol goes? I don't know. Exists in the grounds. Sleeping with the head of the maids.
Really?
Some dirty juice.
So
out there.
he's flat.
No. Fuck the fake investigating. Oh, you get to stroll in here with your full bellies while we hide in a barrel all night eating horse food.
Slow down.
Alaric,
I brought you some
Yeah, but
food.
say they all. I'd
Yeah.
say fucking Alaric and McGraw both have plates for you. Oh, now I don't think you fucking deserve it now.
Alright, time to go to bed.
I got some interesting information.
I was working on my confrontation.
Yeah, well, it pissed me off, so I guess it's working out pretty good. Think I'll eat the rest of this goose myself.
Hey, it might
Oh,
be
what is
rough
that?
to-
Apple pie? That looks
Oh
great.
my god.
Do
I'm
you,
just-
do you want it?
Oh, God.
Do you want the
I was
information?
literally craving goose earlier. That's,
I'm just gonna hand Thorgrim another apple.
okay.
I've
Nah.
had 10 apples already.
Yeah.
Here's the fucking goose. I'm full.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, James has something to say. I'll
Yeah,
let
you what'd you discover?
So apparently the head.
find that out. We did a real good job investigating and
That's
Right,
really
just gonna put
helpful.
my-
use that.
You might try blackmailing.
No, it is.
What'd you find there, Thaddeus?
You have a copy of the book I wanted to read. Can I read it?
What happens if they read it?
It's above your pay grade, son.
Political kind of
Wait,
pay
what?
grade, or is it the other kind of pay
I
grade?
think you're hurting us,
Wait,
not
wait,
showing
Wait a
us.
second. Thaddeus. Big
The
crack
idiot
cake
finds the
from
best
Remington.
clue and glosses over it, and found the best clue and glosses over it. Out.
We're
Let me-
supposed to
Or not get the book.
investigate
Can I
this
read
stuff.
it?
The book has.
Can
All
I
right.
get
Yeah,
the book. Can I read it?
I mean, you're kind of hurting us. I mean, it's evidence. Why aren't you showing us?
It isn't evidence. He does this. He does.
So I found something
Later.
good.
Yeah, that's actually really good. You
Yes,
said there's a crack in
that's-
between the throw. Why don't we just do it tonight?
Yeah, because
Is that right?
Yep.
You fucked up the barrels that bad, huh?
Yeah, he did.
He? Who's he?
Yep.
I don't think Alaric built the. I think we built the. Oh.
Alaric.
What? No, I didn't build any barrels.
Yeah,
I think,
had
I think we built the barrels.
beg to differ.
People were more honest and took up for
Hey,
their actions.
The guy,
It's weird.
honest, do you
Pride,
see the
family
condition
honor.
of this poor horse? This horse looks like he hasn't eaten. Do you
pride,
see the
family
condition
honor.
of this poor horse? This horse looks like he hasn't eaten in days. All right, in days. All right. You
Good
brought us
deflection.
You've eaten.
in.
Yeah.
Alright.
Talk about
You
ruined
would-
integrity, huh? It's like loose.
I
But I
don't
wanna-
think this
I wanna-
is.
Some.
Because
But
I
I
don't
want
think
to.
this
I want
is.
to try to watch him for a little while and see.
Do we get to actually work together
Try
again?
to watch him for a little while and see.
Do we get to actually work together again now and have our badge
Just spring.
again now and have our badge?
Just spring on the upper.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Alaric, what did you find?
I found a book.
He found a book, but you
What-
talked to
do
the
you
son
wanna
of a
talk
bitch
about the
for a
lever?
while.
What spider?
I assumed.
A while.
What spider?
I assumed that was like a layer almost. But he.
Technically true, but this
But he.
technically true, but this spider ain't here. This tell you something.
Does it have to do with the sister and why she's not here?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. Now that I think about it.
Ground fire.
You know.
Think about it.
Ground fire.
You know how you just had a dream.
Yeah. Right, like
Becoming real.
We don't know if the spiders were telling you this, because you guys ain't supposed to know this shit yet. But you're pushy, and it probably will help for you to know. There are more disappearances than just the only one. Problem is we have no evidence to convict them. We're probably about to find. We keep finding at locations of spider in the book. These bodies are being mummified. Bodies are being mummified to an extent, and then revived. There's some people out there that believe it's true.
To preserve the corpse.
The ethers to preserve the corpse.
Oh, I should.
Or
Is this
ethanol,
only
ethanol,
happening in
ethanol.
the north?
No.
If they're in the south.
Gray market.
What are you talking
Smugglers.
Transporting all them bodies.
about? Comes through Central. And even if we check the right cart,
I feel like
Do
our-
they have
our
siege
government's
equipment like
fucked.
trebuchets? Could they just be launching them across?
I mean, that would be a very big stretch. But
You,
They
you know, you say
can't
that, but
do
they were
that.
actually.
impossible, I suppose.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Pretty funny.
Believe the whales are a part of this little circuit. And if you recall me arguing with our illustrious leader, it was because he thinks I'm on a wild.
So you
Odd or false entity.
I would
But they
label it as
believe-
cult.
Cultish.
Cult
Alright.
killings would be my description, yeah.
They got
So
no one
that-
barrel. Never.
so that's what I'm
Question.
saying. Are we
Pull it
sneaking
apart.
in
So,
or are we not?
If we find evidence that
So-
there are people going missing, and then we kill him.
Wait. So,
makes it easy.
Yes.
you think all 6 of us can
Get the
check-
spider underneath.
There's no spot.
Everyone's talking over each other. Let's bring it
What
up.
about if he brings all his guards?
I
That's
second that.
that's a fortified fucking house. That big fat fucker. Then we deal with them evidence first. Yeah.
I would say because what's a good
Sneak
By
in.
happenstance.
Yeah.
Just by happenstance.
If we
That's
see,
all I mean. We can get in.
my theory is that throne is solid fucking gold that weighs more than he does. So we're not gonna be able to move it anyways. Sorry.
Probably a mechanism.
I'm thinking mechanism. Yeah.
The mechanisms. A lot of items that can do it.
Probably the lever to.
I just want it to be known if
We did find probably the lever to.
I just want it to be known if
We did find where mechanisms.
enough things.
Yeah, the cat can kill a spider.
You know
and
what?
then
Full circle.
Honestly,
The spider exists.
Thaddeus, is this what the cat was fucking killing? Alright?
no fucking idea.
Great. Yeah, I've seen enough mountain-sized things. I've seen a mountain-sized man. I've heard of him.
The
I've
mountain
seen a
size Spider-Man.
Six-saw man. I've heard of a mountain-sized cat. So until I see a mountain-sized rack of tits, cat. So until I see a mountain-sized rack of tits,
That's what ants
I'm
have.
done.
Eggs, so that would be 8 appendages.
to see.
Well, then he's a centipede.
Single door we can while we're in. Keep in groups of 3 as we can. Because if we can get in, get out, and don't find anything, and they know, and don't find anything, and they know,
Lock the door.
Fucking genius.
Lock the door.
Fucking genius.
Sneak in, lock the doors, let y'all in through one door, and then lock it.
Dude,
The stealthy people are not the ones that had the warrant that they know.
me,
I'm also stealthy.
Not the ones that had the warrant that they know.
me.
I'm also stealthy. I have 8.
Man, I almost said so. And you'll help them stealth in after us.
A-team.
We're gonna go in. You're gonna watch from this stable window here. You're gonna watch that door. When I poke my head back out, that's when you guys come. All right?
Alright. Hey, you two. Take these drinks. It'll help you see stealthy.
Alright, yep, that sounds like a plan.
We're gonna have to get the wheelbarrow and cart
I
them
just
in.
took. I have gained possession of the drink.
All right.
Do I get an advantage roll or
Force
something now?
feeding.
Since I've
It doesn't. Alcohol.
Hold him for 4 minutes till it hit its bloodstream.
I'd only have to roll a stealth roll for me.
All right. So
You know what?
I can't wait.
all right.
26.
So leading the way is McGraw, followed by Nil, then Alaric. As you guys get into this room, which is now dark, by the way, the sconces have Graw and Nil both trip over, which then caused Nil,
Quiet.
son of a bitch,
I will stealth behind the throne while
As you're coming
up there.
into the main room, you hear a guard. What is the room that McGraw and Neil are currently trying?
I'm going under the piano.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. To put his hand on him and saying, "Hey, you can't be in here right now." McGraw hooks that hand.
Does he drag him off into the storage room and put him on?
In fact, put him in one of the working barrels. You guys go around locking all the doors. And then McGraw kind of pokes his head out.
All right, guys, let's go.
Give me some stealth checks.
Jesus.
Suspicions is not right.
23.
23.
17.
Can I make a perception check on what is going on in the house, and then if I can hear them?
Give me one sec. What did you get, Thorgridge, for that? The average between those two would be 18.5. No, it'd be. Hey, what are you? Hey, I would say he currently sees Thaddeus.
Isn't that
Hello.
sort of known as the investigator?
He is.
too?
He is. Yeah. I would say
Hi.
you two. Maybe. What are you doing?
I was gonna help you out, but
Oh, you're. Wait, no, you're one of the investigators, right?
I'm just.
jeez, yeah.
Ran
and then
away
ruined
from
it
it.
with the
Okay.
What you doing, investigator stuff?
You're okay. Cool.
Nightly stroll, like I said.
Towards
Going.
persuasion check.
Oh god.
So,
So
Close.
Oh gee.
and I start walking that direction.
he walks the other way.
But,
Wow, and our
That
first
that was
stealth is
close.
five
I'm
fails.
so-
You did great out there.
hey, the only reason why we're here is because of me.
What do you mean?
To catch you, so you're stealthing.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. He did. All right.
And put it in front of where the door is, so the guy can't open the door if he wakes up.
No, we need to split up the idiots. Nil, Alaric. Y'all are together. All right. We're gonna kind of split up.
So for the
Okay.
treasure room, quarter, half. Could be nothing. Could be.
If you could check that out since you know musical instruments.
Alaric. Who's going with Nil?
15 plus
I think it's me and McGraw.
the drum, the
Yeah,
harp,
Yeah.
piano.
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with the instruments. Go ahead, James.
And I go to the crack and.
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't everything?
You guys are going over the crack. Both of you give me an investigation. Nil, I need an investigation from you for the library.
Okay. I will go ahead and leave so I can have advantage here, because... see.
I didn't find shit.
3 with a 0.
7. We'll come back to you, Nil.
It follows dialogue, I guess. You know what I'd like to check?
Yes.
The kitchen.
No. I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard that. Okay. Going around, you're checking the books, you're checking the bookcases. Nothing. You're checking the desk. You're checking everything in, out, underneath, and above. Nothing. This room is, by the way, you have to use your lantern, by the way, because the sconces are put
Yeah.
out and whatnot. Check the other bookshelf on the other side of the one closest. Well, the most northern one, I would say. Not hot. Touch the back side. Oh,
I'm just gonna...
Right now.
I say
So-
we were over at the
Oh,
throne
I
room.
wasn't I assigned a...
Gesture protector, but I was sniffing the stone.
My special...
I'll go get Mr.
protector
McGraw.
sniffing
I'll go
rock.
get Mr. McGraw.
okay. You go and get McGraw. He comes back. What?
I just show him instead of...
He goes back, looks into the treasury. He comes back to you. He said he waits for you to move. He waits for you to move.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm in the throne room still, sitting.
And
on the
wherever
throne.
Nil is, because he seems smart.
He pulls the lever all the way down. You guys hear of the throne folds up like that, opening half of it.
Okay.
You think you're supposed to pull both the levers?
Can we not fit down on the half
Nope.
side? That's it.
Go
Yeah.
pull that one in the treasury.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
Can we? We don't. Is it
I'm gonna
locked?
say, do we
Is it
have?
locked?
You can't exactly get down. It's like, I mean, shit, I could. Thaddeus can't. It's too tight, which is half of it.
Can I take more
That's
armor
right.
off and see if I can fit that way?
Don't
You
take
take your armor off and then you slide it behind you, like kind of like you're slapping.
the lever.
What if we bruised him up?
I go up to the treasure.
Force. That would probably be helpful. Yeah, probably make some checks.
It's a sleight of hands, right?
Yes.
I'm
Luckily,
gonna
we're dumb
watch
enough
him.
to put the hinge on the
I'm-
wrong side.
James, I'm gonna watch you do this so that I can become proficient in it.
Okay.
For him. How about that?
In the dark.
You crack the first of 3 locks.
This
Sure.
15.
Would it help?
No,
Wait.
it don't.
Harder to see than the outside.
I'm
watching
gonna go
you do it,
ahead-
though.
I'm gonna explain it while I'm doing it too. so
Okay,
you
yeah,
can
that's
learn.
fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
so
then
we're
you
just we're in a learning lesson right now. When we're okay.
Yes.
Glad we're all on the same page.
Have you ever known that you have you ever been told that you do things better when you're teaching someone?
15
15.
I'd like to roll a perception check to listen.
Next one
because
Oh my
I
fucking god.
cracked the first 2.
Was there a loud?
wasn't completely silent. No.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna go over and fucking hit the lock.
Okay, make an attack roll. He
fucking-
probably moved
damn.
you.
I mean, we
Is there
have
another
pretty
one?
good intent to
No, that's all of them.
hide evidence
Okay.
from us at this point.
Put your way into the room. Who pulls the lever?
Yeah.
You can't reach.
Just realized something very funny.
You said I can't reach.
Pull the other lever, Kronk.
For the very good chance that had we not gotten the one in the library first,
Stone stairs leading down.
I'm gonna throw
Are there-
the broken
are
lock
there any
inside.
I'm gonna be last because I need to protect.
Sure, I'll go in first.
I'll go.
Not super wide. You definitely needed both. I'd say he could get down there sideways. He could get down there.
Younger, he used to walk down there. Now he's got a.
Yeah, so he comes down with his lantern. It opened. You
Is there any lights down there?
no light.
Light a torch.
Do not light a fucking torch.
Pull a torch. No, imagine.
So
Please.
you know how when you're mining, you sometimes put one hand over an eye to get your other eye acclimated. Let's do that so we can actually see.
I don't know what kind of check. Just give me one.
18. Do I need 18?
I don't know what kind of check. Just give me one.
18. Do I need 18 plus intelligence?
Sure,
I got one on intelligence.
Was there-
any intelligence?
sure.
I got one on intelligence.
wasn't there a mirror in all that crap that was in that other room?
I don't think so. I don't think that one had a mirror. No, it was more of a tool
Thank you.
shed.
Is there a mirror? Was there a mirror in the library?
No, there was not a mirror in the library. No.
Can I ready in action? Like
Yes.
be ready for battle?
You're,
Like at the
you're,
top of
you're,
the stairs?
You and I'm assuming Thorgrim are both ready to scrap.
Always.
I'm gonna point out my guy's gonna take a piece of cloth and wrap it around his nose and mouth. too.
Probably a good idea. By that measurement, I need Alaric to give me a Constitution check.
Ha! My face is already wrapped for that reason all the time.
Constitution.
Uh-huh.
What is Constitution for me? 2, so I got a 5.
Alaric passes out.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab him and start pulling him upstairs.
Do I
Back out.
hear that?
You
Do I
hear
hear
a-
him drop?
Actually, I probably. No, yeah, but you'd hear his gear hit the floor. Yeah, you'd hear his gear hit the
Okay.
floor.
I'm gonna put something in my mouth and instantly go down and start pulling him back up.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna
where's the
straight walk
canary?
down there and just
Where's
use
the
my hands to
canary?
feel.
I'm just gonna
I'll
take a
have
bit
my
of
hand on the
charcoal
wall.
I would
and just
say, out of everyone
it.
here who has a chance to feel their way around, homie, it is you, James. Give me some rolls.
While he's doing that, I'm smashing some charcoal into fabric, into scarf, cloth, whatever, so they can cover their faces and
Okay.
So you can get
be
the
a
black
little
lung.
bit better off.
The black lung pop.
I got the black young.
When we get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna
This
start
is
slapping his
Lignite. It's
face.
fine.
Okay.
Does he wake up?
Yeah, he wakes up.
Dirty
Oh,
20.
we need canaries.
How many checks do you need? I got a dirty 20 for the first one.
You managed to start feeling. That's good enough. You managed to feel your way around the room, and because of your your exposure to darkness, you can kind of paint a mental picture and map your way into this room as you feel stuff. Because you, out of everyone in this group, do a lot of exploring in darkness. So I would say you have the most advantage here, and you start easily mapping your way out through this room, painting yourself a mental picture, and you're feeling, as you go further and further, you've probably felt over 100 barrels by now.
Do I feel any way that they have lit up this room or done anything to provide light?
No. No.
What you find down there?
I feel barrels. Can I open one of the barrels?
With you.
You open one of the barrels.
I'm gonna reach my hand inside. What do I feel?
It's very cold and this very thin liquid. It's like a very light liquid. It almost feels like it's lighter than water. You start feeling, and you feel something kind of soft down there, like I want to say squishy.
Can I grab onto it and pull it out?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull it out and carry it upstairs.
He brings up a bloated, ethanol-soaked, semi-mummified corpse.
I'm gonna let him know there's barrels full of this down there.
That's the fucking evidence right goddamn there. Alright.
So what now?